requirement, or else this fight is impossible.
Done.
Take 2 flasks.
Yeah. Just the CC alert. You don't need the generic unless you want it. I think it's duplicate with bigwigs and stuff. I don't really know. Use up them cauldrons. Do we have the markers down? Thank you. For the hard assigned kick quadrants, mostly the same as last time. Infernio and Pyro I had on square. Gia on triangle, and I'm going to have chocolate. You're also going to be looking at triangle. So any of the ads that have a green light that are far from the raid, that are somewhere vaguely in that third of the arena, you're looking at to kick when the ads go out. And then for circle, still Pumpy and Day. There's not too much more to say. The tanks do the bulk of the lifting on this fight. Make sure you're being sensible with your puddle drops. Be sensible with your star drops. Burn the ads.
I had a quick question before we start.
Yeah.
Was there anything we needed with the? I know because I think Hip had brought it up last week. Like we were overlapping rings. Did we feel like that got better over the course of the night last week? I feel like it did.
I think it did. I don't think it was too much of an issue. Most of the ones that we were missing were the faraway ones.
Yeah, I'm trying to find doubles to throw my ring on because.
Yeah.
I think we got better towards the end where it was just wait till after Mono does his, and then from there we just kind of throw it.
Yep.
Sweet. That's how I felt too. I just wanted to make sure there was no.
Yeah. Good call out. But yeah. We'll go as little changes as possible because all that we need to do is milk like 2% more boss damage. Let's get going, gamers.
1 second. I might need a restart.
Oh.
Be right back.
Anyone have questions? Anyone have ideas?
If we see a DPS go down pre 50%, just full send.
Yep. Sending res. Need all the damage we can get right now. That means less eating poop from my healer, so you guys gotta be safe.
Was it there? I felt like some of the frontals were a little off, or not the frontals, but the tank stars were a little off sometimes.
Yeah, what I would like to be seeing from the stars is ideally the tank one should be staying basically in melee range of the boss, just on the other side from where the raid is, so that the points are going on either side. And that way the boss isn't going to be moving, and all the other stars can predict where the raid's going to be. And if you're targeted by a star, you need to run away from the raid stack in a way where the points of your star are going on either side of the raid and not through them.
Yeah, it's a good call. We were addressing the star positioning for tank. It made it awkward when we were getting a line that goes straight through Eben through the boss. So she was trying to position farther away. So what she's actually doing is she's going to rotate either clockwise or anti-clockwise, so that it just creates that V. Melee
Perfect.
just needs to make sure to adjust based on the direction of where she goes, to make sure you're in that V, and then everyone else should be adjusting at that point from there.
Yep.
If you
That
can
is
rotate
100%.
the boss without moving it, that would or rotate around the boss without moving it too much. That'd probably be
Yep.
ideal.
Yep.
That's
That
that's
is-
the goal.
That is the correct ideal way to handle it. Are you back in? Dave?
I am back. I'm just
Ready, check,
quickly
please.
doing. Oh, are you?
Oh, where are we going?
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. I'll go without
Oh,
buffs.
sorry, I saw the timer.
Circle.
Make sure you're burning that orb down. Cleave it with the boss, but your prio target is the orb. The reflections are going out shortly. 3 seconds. Everybody looking around. Look for the green light. Kick it, CC it, do whatever you gotta do. You are good to kill that orb. Good cleave on that. And they're stacked nicely. Make sure you don't walk through those corpses. Make sure that the melee stack is safe. These look decent. The safest place to be should always be pixel stacked with the melee.
I didn't want to could use the line, but
Send the
Staying
rest.
here.
Blender, blender, blender. And then you're going to be hitting circle. Again, make sure you don't walk through those circles, those glowy orbies. Kicks around, green lights. Couple more. Good. That's good spacing and good dying time. Getting Shattered Star, and then first intermission.
Care melee, care melee.
Play nice and close. Makes the healing way easier if you're right inside that circle. And repeat.
Okay, Yoseki, jeez.
All right, blender the ones nearby. Little ones are the top priority. Range should be on the big one if you don't have good AoE. Big one should be getting cleaved down. That needs to be dead within 3 seconds, ideally. Get your green lights. Nicely done. Cleave the other ad down. That needs to be dead already. Make sure you're safe. Make sure everyone is safe with your lines. Plant once the tank one goes out so everyone can predict. Blender nearby. Tanks are going to thread the needle. Melee, you deal with all those 6. And ranged triangle. Get your green lights. Make sure you're focusing the correct one down. All right. 5 seconds. Slow DPS on that thing. Pull boss away. Slow, 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 slow. Go. Just barely. Perfect.
Check your position, melee.
Make sure you're safe. Make sure you're safe. That's. And going into intermission. Top yourself off. There are now going to be 8 little orbs in the blender. One of them being a little bit further away from the rest, so we're going to have to keep an eye on that. Here they come. Ranged, once these are gone, going toward the one the tank's closest to, that triangle one. Melee, watch that little guy. Green lights.
Should we res the DPS instead of heal?
No, get a healer up. We're not making the DPS check. I want to see the end of the fight.
Gotcha. Just want to check.
Yep. All right, kill that orb. Tank's gonna have to go far. Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. Whoop! Nope. Close though.
Was there a countdown timer as I was logging in? Because I logged in and it was at
Yeah,
2
that was
seconds.
psychotic.
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry. Let's actually do a ready check before the countdown next time.
Dave's just like, oh, we're polling? Okay, I guess I'm ready.
Leroy, etc.
Hey.
So a couple points there. One of the, I think the death on Ty was a star that was pointed directly through the raid. I think that might have been you, Filthy. Be careful.
I tried. I was in a tight spot. I tried moving.
Yeah.
I think I got it clear.
I don't know. I'll check the VOD later. Second thing, the star from Athena where the melee were in danger. I think you'd be better off just staying on the outside of the room there. There was an angle with that star where it would go on either side safely.
Talking about mine.
No, that Athena's one that
Okay.
was swung around there.
I
Melee
mean,
should be watching the tank one for sure, but there was a much safer place for that to go.
yeah, I mean, definitely a good argument for it, but I think melee should just pay attention. And
I
I'm
mean,
I'm even calling it out too. Like,
but also if you go further away, it spreads further. I feel like.
But if I run further away, then it's going to move the boss, which then
Yeah, we
means
don't
other
want
people are going
that.
to move, and it's going to.
Oh, not the tank
Yeah.
one. Sorry. I was.
Cindy was saying there was a better V that
Yeah.
didn't lead to melee deaths. That's what he
Yes.
was saying.
So it was actually, it was based on you were just moving the boss when the star went out, and then you just sort of stayed where you were because you were making a V on the boss, but that V was going through melee. If you had just swung yourself to the right to make the raid safe while staying in melee, it would have worked a bit better.
Would it?
Buffet,
Out of
hair,
curiosity
everyone
though,
wants
like,
repair.
if she didn't, like, if she did plant and shifted over, and people shifted over seeing the original, it could have caused some confusion. Just a food for thought. Like,
I think it would be better if we're playing around where the raid currently is as a stack rather than the raid and all having to move for the tank when the tank could make it much safer. I know that's technically putting more onus on the tank fight, but
Yeah,
No,
I'm
think
trying
it's valid.
to get to that spot as soon as possible, and then plant, so I'm not making last second adjustments and throwing people off.
okay, yeah. Let's just go
I'll
next.
ready check this time. Circle.
Cleave it down. It needs to die pretty quick. Lovely. Ads are going out. Look for the CC light. You guys are getting great at that. Good job. Ideally ranged, if you can get those puddles even closer to the edge, it's a bit better. Make sure all the lines are safe. Tyre's the psychotic.
Watch out, melee. Watch out.
Melee blender these two. Ranged looking at the one that Athena's moving toward. Triangle. Cleave that down. CCs. Beauty. Keep it going. Did we get the far one? Good. Ranged, you should already be hitting the other orb unless you have really shitty target swap, because that needs to be dead already. By the time this cast happens, that orb can't be alive.
Watch lines, melee.
Going into the first intermission. Be very careful.
Resty.
Be very careful when you take it. I would recommend waiting till after, unless you're 100% sure. I don't know what to say. The 4 little guys are going to be a bit staggered here because of how slow that last one was. Make sure that they go down. Ranged look at triangle. And we'll bring that across. CC lights. All right, you got 10 seconds to kill the other orb. 5. Perfect. And it's positioned beautifully. Make sure you're safe from these stars. Great. One of them's really bad.
You got to go
Move hip,
to your
move hip.
right.
Oh, never mind.
Just dodge it, dodge it. Yeah. Once the tank one goes, everyone else has to move. Melee, blender the 6. Ranged looking at the square. Again, focus on the little ones first if you've good AoE,
I
but
keep-
then
Keep dying to that damn heal absorb.
looking at CCs. We are hilariously behind. Kill that orb, and then tank, go to Narnia. 5 seconds, that other orb dies. Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. Incredible. Intermission. Stay healthy.
Watch the. And the laser. Oh my god.
Down 2 heals, be mindful.
Yeah, let's just wipe this one. Go again. Just go stand in those orbs. Bring the boss onto it. Bang.
What's the heal absorb that's going out? Is that someone getting
When
hit by?
when the puddle drops, it puts, I believe, a heal absorb out. Am I correct in that?
Yes, the 4 targets get a small
So-
absorb.
Yeah. So I would keep an eye on those people. Once it drops, they're going to be in big danger with the dot overlapping with it.
Yeah, I had like 5% health at the end of it. I was just dead.
I
one
recommend
thing
defensive
for-
when you get targeted so that you aren't at 0. when it
Yeah,
drops.
and I was out of range of healers since.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
People go to edges to drop the puddles, but you need to come in quick so you can get healed. I can't.
Well,
even
I was
reach
on the edge we
there
were
often.
at, and then everybody moved to the other side.
Yeah. You can remember that there's a long time between the circle going down and the puddle going down. So you can try to figure out where the raid's going to be based on where the orbs are. And you can move out a little bit later. Like you'll see Onage leaping out with 1 second left on his. It's perfectly fine. Mages, same thing with Blink, as long as you're in a position where you can blink out toward the end and get back.
Ideally, we don't have everyone doing it because we don't want people hitting each other with last second blink and dashes out.
Oh yeah, like I mean, slower, non-blinking range should be gently pre-positioning toward walls. Just watch so you're not ranging the healers completely.
Billy, did you just stop paying attention to lines? Because it looked like you died as soon as spell warding ran out. Yeah, I got a
If you're
notification.
a standard range
Stopped
player,
moving.
you should have no problem hitting the boss while getting into good position early.
As long as we're not running super far. But you should be able to tell if we're going to be running the opposite direction.
I don't
Sorry.
know if Verno saw my my text, but I asked if you were moving because just know if you get the drop and you drop
No,
on
I
the
know it. I
edge-
know it hurts you. But, like I blink back towards the raid after it drops, but I'm super hurting at that point.
Hmm.
Yeah, you're good. I just don't know how many times it ticks for, but I saw that you got ticked for like 110k from the dot on the feet from standing in the pool. Not sure how much it lingers, how quickly you can move out, but just be mindful of
Yeah, I
that.
don't know. It almost seems like it's instantaneous, but it's probably like half a second or something.
Okay.
Just be careful of it.
It does hurt. 120k every 1 second you stand in that.
Circle.
Should be very easy to cleave this one down while getting good boss damage. Lovely. Look at your CCs. These are getting really clean. Good job. And those are beautifully stacked. Range, you'll want to be piled into melee. Don't lose up time to do it, but the closer you are to boss, the safer you are from stars. Watch the tank line. Blender nearby. Ranged eyeing the triangle. We'll be dragging that back across those orbs, so make sure you don't walk through the corpses. CCs. Nicely done. Gonna need a bit of a swap onto the other one. Yep, kill it now.
Care tank lines.
Yeah, I didn't see that one.
Get in for beams. Wipe this one. Go again.
I need 2 minutes cooldowns.
2 minute. Oh god, you just sent.
I just sent.
Oh,
And
lordy.
Blizzard
Did it
doesn't
reset?
reset it. No, it doesn't reset on boss reset either because it's 1 minute and there's 2 charges.
It's such a stupid fucking thing.
It is.
Hey, maybe we kill this pole. Test if it's like an Infernio death.
Yeah.
Everyone
Yeah,
should
we're
be
not-
healed up.
Yeah, we're not gonna wait 2
Okay.
minutes, unfortunately.
So funny. Our hard prog bosses used to be fucking who would always die on our really hard prog bosses? DPS. I'm forgetting.
Everyone.
No?
Yeah.
No.
You're
Who's
thinking
who's
of
the shaman? Yeah.
Yeah, you're thinking of Try and Neltharion.
Yeah. Try.
Well,
Him and I
it's-
had like 40 CCs
we're good.
that fight, bruh.
Get buffs out. Let's go.
Ah, the good old days.
I did like that fight.
That was a fun one. Bitch to learn though.
Boy, howdy was it. All right.
Square.
Perfect. CC odds are coming out. Get the last couple. One in Narnia. Kicks, kicks. Look at them all, look at them all. Holy shit, good one, Ellie.
I couldn't even see it was so far away.
Watch the star lines. Watch the tank one specifically. Once that's there, the other ones are planted. Good. The 2 orbs next to us need to be blendered, and ranged can look at the square one. Begin cleaving it. The kicks are going out now. And the other orb needs to be dead in 5 seconds, ideally. Should be good. Make sure the tank line is safe. Everyone else play around the raid. Plant. Going to beams.
Okay, there are little orbs.
Ooh, yeah, watch as you run around those. Syndra's Empyro, I would not take till after.
I'll send when I run out. There's going to be a puddle here. Or not.
Good, good, good. All right, the 4 orbs are very nicely piled there. Really, really good job, guys. Focus the little stack, and then ranged can look at triangle if you have bad AoE. All right, get cleaving triangle. Love seeing those laser beams. Love it, love it. Get your kicks. Make sure the other orb is getting some love. We have lots of time, though. Get it dead now. Be wary of the tank line and the rest position around where the raid is stacked.
You
Really,
gotta
really
move
nice.
that.
One's going through.
That's nice. Keep it going. Look at the blender in the middle and the square that'll be coming towards us.
Range on square.
Get your kicks. Eyes open all over the
There's
arena.
one far.
I got it.
Nicely done. That orb's way... Oh god. Kill the first orb and get the boss into Narnia. Hard swap to the other orb. Hard swap. We might get double stacked.
Everyone hit it.
Nice.
Bad intermission, but we're gonna have to deal.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
we have a lot down.
Oh yeah, for blue.
At this point, we're never going to have the melee very close to where the orbs are spawning because we have so many of the little ones to deal with first.
Very true.
So it's not a huge issue. Make sure you get out of there, melee. Boss goes out. Lovely, lovely. 8 in the blender. We are down a bunch, so be careful here. Once that shit's AoE'd down, look at the circle ad. Get your kicks, and the orb needs to be dead in 5 seconds. It is full health right now. We're looking a little grim, guys. How far can you get the boss? Not very. Goodbye. Alright. Are the deaths all still just the star lines?
I was at the very end of it. I thought I was out.
What?
It was like the
Uh,
last
5
tip.
spikes. Hildy bled out with the debuff dropping.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I popped Hellstone and I could have popped my pot too, but I just didn't react quick enough.
Yeah.
Gia, do you know what you did wrong with the spike there?
No.
Okay.
I'm
You
confused,
killed
but
like multiple people with that. It was going too close to melee.
I didn't see anybody die.
You killed Faye.
Oops. Sorry.
which is funny
is
because he called it out and then
I,
ran into it.
I was
Yeah.
just talking to Fix about that.
Just because you're not aiming it directly through boss doesn't mean your stars are good enough, guys. Make sure that it is like as far away from aiming through melee as possible.
Yeah,
if everyone
there's-
just barely aims it off of boss, then there's literally no safe place for melee. We can't be doing that.
There is no reason not to just imagine that between two of the lines of your star is a third magical rainbow line of love. Point the magical rainbow line of love at the raid. If the line is if the line of love is exactly between 2 points of the star, that is the perfect position.
If this,
Oh yeah, look at those
oh,
pings.
perfect.
See the shit on the ground? That's your safe zone that you need to be pointing at the boss.
So if this is a point and this is a point, this is where you want it to be aiming at melee. You want this little indentation of your star to be facing at melee.
Let's get a ready check.
Good boss.
There's your line of love, Gio. It's a little bit curved, but it's okay.
It's okay, so am I.
Circle.
Cleave off boss. We're melting these first two, so you can get a little extra boss damage if you aren't already. The kicks are going out now. If you see dark spot on the ground, that means the kicks aren't done. Deal with them all. Nice orb position. Stars. Point to the spot between two of your lines at the raid. These are looking decent. Yep. Even better now. Good job. If you're not going to be in the melee stack, you need to keep your eyes open. Two little ones in your boss need to get melted.
Moving to star, or to triangle.
And, yep. Cleaving triangle, cleaving off triangle. Look at the CCs. You want to be hitting that ad, though. We are no longer in the milking part. We are now in the ad needs to be dead already. The ad is so alive. We have 5 seconds to kill the other one, ideally. We're going to have to go far. Perfect timing on killing it.
Watch lines.
Here's the beamies. That's a lovely boss health. Make sure you're not walking through those corpses. Four little dudes to blender. And the one that's coming at the boss is your cleave target.
Range should be hard swapping to the first one until it's dead.
Get the CCs.
One far, one far.
Get it? Alright. We have 6 seconds to kill that ad, guys. Good. Watch where the tank line is,
Watch line.
melee. Watch where the
Here.
tank line is. Send the res, send the res. Watch. Don't take it until these lines are clear. Good. Blender in the middle. Squares coming at us. Once the AoE is almost done, range should be already swapped to the big guy. Everyone should be on big guy. Get your kicks. Big guy needs to be dead in 2 seconds. Get on the other big guy. Stop, stop, stop. Oh, I think we're...
Oh my god.
We're good.
We're good, we're good, we're good. Watch your health. This is beams. You need to top off now. Okay, boss health is looking good. All we need to do is survive. Do the mechanic, kill the orbs, and the boss will die before the enrage. That means you should be hard swapping to kill orbs to make sure we get there. There's going to be one little one that's far off the stack. Let's head towards that circle, maybe. And that'll sort of bring them together. Kill the last little one, ranged on big one.
Need
And
more
once we
swap
hit him
on
big.
big.
CCs,
More swap.
CCs. Big guy
More
needs to be dead in 3. The guy's very alive. Fix it. Okay. Stop hitting orb, unfortunately. Stop hitting orb. Stop hitting orb. Let it dot down. Nice.
Holy.
That was kind of perfect. Make sure you don't die to these lines. 7%. Can we get there within 30 seconds? If you think we can kill it, kite in circles and don't swap, but it's spooky with the little guys.
Athena up now.
Holy shit, good job, Mono. Boss is going to be moving funky here. Get the CCs. That's still a wipe condition.
Come on, come on, come on. Nice.
Nicely done.
Good
Holy,
job.
that aggro swap when she died. Oh my god.
Holy shit.
I'm not gonna lie, I tried
Grab your loot.
taunting and I was like, oh, Mono's got it.
Good job, guys.
Ooh, that was great.
I
All
saw
right.
the boss 180 back towards me. I was like, oh fuck, I'm not the one.
A few pieces
Grab
of
your loot,
loot
let's
to
go.
do the roll. And start clearing trash. Make sure everyone looted the boss for crusts.
Make sure that you are passing.
I've
Are
got
we
the loot. I'll
killing
link
the
it for
Terrace
people.
Watcher for additional? Or are we...
It's, just keep current comp for clearing trash while the loot's getting rolled.
Do we want to kill the dude up top for...
Yeah.
Does he drop anything specific? Or do we want to just go downstairs? So that we have a
Kill
way out.
upstairs.
You already
if we
killed
need
him
to run back.
yesterday. You already killed
yeah.
him.
Okay,
Oh yeah, don't kill the
Yeah.
beholder.
go to the bottom so that we can have a run back as needed.
Is Pika there?
Alright,
Yeah,
I
she
linked loot for
stole it
you.
already.
I already sent it.
Oh,
I didn't get
Oh.
it.
Day RC turned off.
Or not updated.
I think it turned off because it was bugging. It was giving me little errors.
Fixer, you passed on the chest for some reason.
yeah, I already have a myth chest.
I can't turn it back on because I'm in combat. I'll do that after this.
Here, Ellie,
let's
I'm gonna give you the loot so I can swap to my DK. That's still a thing. Like I'm tanking, right?
Yeah, we're definitely gonna want to have that mass grip.
Okay.
It'd be cool to have 2. I think we can make it work with 1. Now we are shifting away from caring about having the rings talented and into caring about having every knockback in the game talented.
I wish I still had Blast Wave.
I also wish you still had Blast Wave. That spell ruled.
Gone
are the days. Honestly, that was a really awesome kill, guys.
Yeah, that was beautiful boss damage.
Clean.
A
That
couple
ending though.
scaries.
Hip got a cloth waist BoE.
Nice.
Ooh,
Couple of pretty scary moments with the orb damage, but tanks you really beautiful positioning across the board. Very impressive.
And the save.
And a great save from Mono. Okay. I'm gonna need someone with ye olde officer privileges to be looking at the raid plan to get markers down, and we're gonna have to have a little bit of a chat about this boss.
My
Oh, I'm so
computer's like
excited.
seizing up.
Let me pull up. Forgot to pull up a VOD.
First hard boss of the raid, guys. Let's go.
Yep, this is where it gets real.
I was watching a fucking, I think it was Liquids today that they had posted, and everyone in the comments was like, "Why didn't you guys put the raid plan on this fucking video?" Like, just everyone in the thing, they're all just like, "Where is it? It's missing."
Liquid's guides tend to be weirdly low effort for how high effort they are.
Yeah, they're like throughout the video, they're doing a great job descripting everything, but there's just nothing there.
Yeah. Okay.
So Pika's coming in, and who's going in now? It's we wanted Mafo in, right? That's all.
Yeah, definitely want Mafo in. Where's our WoW about it? So Pyro tagging out for Mafo, and then if we're getting Pika in, right, we didn't actually settle on.
I also have a severe thunderstorm warning for the next 2 hours, so at your leisure.
Okay.
I haven't had a problem before with heavy thunderstorm warnings. My power has never gotten kicked off as long as I've lived here, but just awareness.
Pika, you're in the Midwest too?
Yup.
I thought you were
I had a
Mideast.
friend who lives in Oklahoma City, and he was posting the storms they've been having this week, and I was just like, dude, are you fucking good? Like, that looks scary.
Yeah, in Utah it's crazy. We keep getting like hot weather, cold weather, rain, and snow. It just keeps like rotating.
That's how it is in the valley near me right now, but obviously not the snow, but literally like 30-day swings between the temperature. I'm like, what is going on?
It's been like 50 degrees in Washington. That's it.
You live in Washington, that's normal.
Yeah. It's like 45 degrees in the morning and like 60 degrees in the afternoon. Hasn't been raining.
Springtime in Washington, so good.
Yeah, a springtime in Washington Facebook post is how I found out that one of the mean bitches from high school apparently lives near me. Why do you live in Bremerton? We grew up in Florida.
Cutting in, who is swapping out for Mafo?
You said it was Pyro, yeah?
No,
That was already.
Yeah. For Pika then. Sorry. Was it
Not a
Gia?
requirement. I already have one vault slot if we want to just keep it.
Well, I think we want the.
Oh, yeah, that's
Having
right.
as many knocks as possible is what we're wanting.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Let's swap Gia for now.
Gia has the frontal knock, right?
No.
That way.
Am I leaving?
No.
What's going on?
Yeah, gonna tag out. Our comp was miscounted.
Okay, I leave now.
I'm gonna throw a stream up of a random kill video of this boss.
Classroom.
Little brief classroom. Hop onto my stream.
It's like the updated version of MySpace or what?
All right.
Oh my gosh.
What is happening?
So the core main difference on Mythic is that both of the dragons are going to be significantly more active for the entire fight. They are both on the ground, so tanks, you actually get to position them, which is glorious. And what we're going to do is basically bring them on top of each other to basically like exactly outside of their enrage distance. I believe the enrage is like 15 yards, so you can have their hitboxes overlapping for glorious, glorious cleave.
Yeah, 15 is what the journal says.
Yeah, so you can see, you can basically, when the hitbox circle is touching each other's feet, that's roughly right. Dread breaths, same as ever. Get them as close to the boss as possible, though, because on Mythic, instead of a slow, it's a speed up. If you don't get instantly dispelled, you are dead, because you are going to be gone. You run away at like mount speed.
That's so funny.
That yoink
Alright.
was instant.
So gloom positioning is going to be very important, and this is why we have the markers around the arena. Our gloom groups are going to be basically looking at left beams or right beams, and that way we're keeping the beams more or less off the rest of the raid. So the first gloom group 1, will be looking at this one going across. We need 6 people plus the tank touching it. And tanks, the markers as we go around are going to be where you're pointing these glooms until the previous ones disappear. So first one on the left, second one on the right, third one will be diagonally down here. Now for the orbs, we're going to have a pre-assigned spread position because that shit sucks. So take a look here. Everyone's going to be moving in reasonably tight together, Olympic rings, to drop the orbs, because unlike on Heroic, they're not going to bring themselves together. We have to actively put them together. They don't jump on their own.
We have Fixer.
We have Fixer who can do almost every other set. However, not every set. So Fixer is assigned to the 2 most dangerous ones, and then any other ones that are off cooldown. It'll be in the healing CD reminder notes, so you should get a blurt on your screen, Fix, telling you when to do it.
I believe that's already pushed, unless you need me to push it again.
Yeah,
Fix.
push it again, please.
Yep.
So I'll put a little picture, or Day maybe can put a little picture into a channel for where we are assigning these positions, where you're going to be pre-standing. If you have a kick, you're going to kick yours. But the people at the back are all the people with knocks. So once you drop knock people, you just step back and knock it in. Fixer, wait until most of them have been knocked before casting the mass grip, and cast your mass grip off of a player that's in the middle, not off yourself.
Oh, okay. I need to change that then.
Yeah, you're going to want to update your macro. I think we've got ownage in the middle. Maybe, might be Faye. Anyway, we'll see on the raid plan. Another fun mythic mechanic. When this tether goes out, the first one to break it's going to throw swirlies at the whole raid. So we want to be breaking as fast as possible and all breaking as fast as possible. Because otherwise you're going to be stuck in the tether while dodging swirlies. Very sad. Gloom 2 is going off on the other side there. You can see a bunch of people pre-positioned to soak that. The breath is playing inside the boss's hitbox so that they can be dispelled easily. And here, Crass and Fixer, a lot of the time mechanics are going to be happening as these glooms, or as the Dread Howl goes off. So this ad probably gets dropped in a bad place, and DKs can help grip that one in, just single gripping.
Okay.
That one will almost guaranteed need to be gripped. You can grip it onto the other ads, or you can grip it between the bosses for cleave. I think we're going to be seeing just like one more mechanic gloom, I think, coming across here. There it is. So this is the third gloom. The left and the right are already taken. So this is going to get pointed diagonally down at, I think we have the diamond marker. Get the hell out of the way of this unless you're the soakers. This, just like on Heroic, if you're not ready for this and you're in soak group 2 and you touch it, you're dead. Onto the intermission, and now on Mythic, on the intermission, the dragons will still be casting their spells. So we're going to have a Dread Breath happen. the player needs to run out to the side, and we're going to need to have a healer probably follow them briefly. You need to be outside the safe zone with this. Hit a defensive if you're targeted, go outside the safe zone. A healer follow to that edge to dispel them instantly, come back in. You can go to either side of the gloom circle, but you just need to get the hell away from the raid. Now, tanks, plural, going to need to deal with the null beam during the end of this intermission. That again just goes out to the side somewhere, and then the tether just have to figure out the snap. And this is the fun one. This dread breath at the same time as that breath. So they're going to need to go in opposite directions. I believe in our raid plan, or was it a different raid plan? I have so many raid plans open. I think we have a note about that.
Yeah, I've got it edited on the raid info for raid plan there.
Fantastic.
I'm working on slide 12 right now.
Okay.
And then also if we need to change out specific people because people swapped around, I can do that for the other slides.
Yeah. So, Fixer, your job is threefold. You are a mass grip bot. You are a DPS most of the time. But you are going to be co-soaking the null beam because there are more stacks than one tank can take unless we split it.
Okay.
So you just also soak with whoever's soaking. And your job is to tank this little guy.
Okay. For my mass grip, should I put anybody like as target for like who I should try to target to grip it on, or should I just wing it like whoever's just in the middle?
Onage or Faye will be assigned the middle. I'm not sure. I think it'll be safer if you do it on Onage because that'll be better coverage.
Okay.
Onage gets to be the center of the blender. Whirlwind go burr. So again, we're going to recenter the bosses after the intermission, get them stacked on top of each other, and then this is mechanics vomit. There's just a lot going on. So we'll have the spread circles happening. They did a really bad job of it on this video, but we should be ready for it and pre-positioning as best we can. And yep, they'd get a mass grip. The ones at the frontier are already under the boss, so they'll eventually get cleaved down, but using Nox and CCs and stuff to keep them from casting is pretty important. Again, every time there's a tether, there's going to be a giant stack of swirlies. Every time there's a breath, you need to be inside the boss's hitbox. That person died.
And these are still only at half.
Take a look at how tight these are. This is like a perfect positioning. Mass grip covers basically all of these. Bang. I'm going to jump ahead here. So at this point, the first gloom has cleared, so that can be pointed to the left again. And that's soak group 1 again. That one's clearing for soak group 2 to do it. Jumping ahead, tethers, breaths, spreads, all this mechanics vomit. Very fun. There's the second one. We're going to be going into the second intermission then, and the second intermission has a gloom at the same time. So we're going to be needing to aim that across the safe zone without killing people. Comes from this side, and we're going to be pointing it across towards the diamond, maybe behind the diamond, something in that range, so that it's not hitting this one. So here's a spread circle inside the safe zone. Relative positions are going to be scuffed on this. I think we'll try to have relative positions with the melee here and the ranged here, just like if the bosses were down, but we might have to YOLO that one a little bit. That one has a mass grip assigned to it. Here's the gloom going across the back here, just after the safe zone fades. This is soak group 2, I believe. No, soak group 1. This is soak group 1, because it's on the left side. And that's just going out along the back edge there, through that marker, a few people stepping out to tag in. Tremor totem got used. This is not a very good video, unfortunately. but it's a kill, so you can see that there's a lot of leeway.
Feels
In
like
yeah. In phase 3, I believe we're going to have another gloom that needs to go across to this 4th spot, the final safe spot to put a gloom. That'll be soak group 2 before these fade. So that's just going out to that far marker. When we get to the end of the fight, when their energy starts getting high, we really do not want to get another intermission, and we can avoid that intermission by actually just killing Ezrak. So if I jump ahead here, you can see Ezrak is kept a little bit lower health. If Ezrak dies first, and Veilgor starts to slowly ramp and enrage, that's not a problem because Veilgor's only raid damage is the tether, and he doesn't do it very often. So you can see here, they got Ezrak dead to cancel this intermission from happening, and then they've got a few % left on Veilgor to just solo kill. But once Light Dragon is dead, there's no spread circles, there's no glooms. This is sort of the soft enrage, is this tether. So, a lot going on. Most important things, though, are we need to be getting the hang of our rough spread assignments. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it should be good as we can get. We'll have the 2 gloom groups assigned, and one group is always doing the left-pointed ones, one group's always doing the right-pointed ones. Any immediately obvious questions before we get started?
Yep.
Mhm.
First intermission null beam, because Fixie is on the ad. Does it seem most logical for me and Evan to go out and handle the null beam together?
Oh,
the ad stays middle?
yeah, I think that works.
Okay.
I think that makes a lot of sense.
So, the diamond soak, is that group 1 again?
Yeah, so the timer is far enough between the intermission one and the phase 2 one that the debuff is cleared. All the ones pointed left will always be group 1. All the ones pointed right will always be group 2. Let's see, so where's this null beam at? So the ad's actually free at this point because the intermission's over, the null beam's out to the side. Yeah, I think it's safe for you two to both just sort of split tank that one.
So with the null beam, am I supposed to be in it like for the entire duration, or is it like I step in and Athena steps in, like we rotate it?
You want to both be soaking it so that you're both getting stacks, I believe. I'm pretty sure that that's how that works, because the strength of the pull is going to be too strong unless you have someone extra in there.
Yeah, it seems pretty generous. I believe I've even seen kill polls where all 3 of the tanks are just eating it.
Yeah, as long as you live, it doesn't matter.
For the little ad spread, you mentioned Onage is probably in the middle, and the knockback people are in the back.
Yes.
Do we have positions assigned, or just kind of?
Yes.
If you have knockback, get to that.
We have hard assigned positions. I will dig that out unless you have it in front of you, Day.
For which?
It should be in the raid info, but I'm just
for the spread.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on the raid plan now too. It's on the number 12. So it's edited for that, and then it's also in just as the one that we had originally. But those assignments should still be the same.
Here we are. So raid plan. Group 1, we have Chocolate, Pika, Day, Pilgrim, Onage, and Fix.
I was gonna have Filthy in on the first gloom, if that works.
And
just
Filthy.
That should be updated.
Okay.
If you throw a refresh.
There it is. Okay, not Pika, Filthy instead. Got it.
When soaking that gloom, is it important that we soak one at a time?
Yes, thank you. Totally forgot. When you soak the orb, it will do a small explosion around you. Completely forgot about that. That is a mythic mechanic. So you do actually want to sort of either step in one at a time or be in a long line like this. You don't want to be on top of each other soaking it at the same time. You'll kill each other. Thank
It
you.
does
That
the
is so important.
Salve thing, right? Where when it hits, it does a little explosion around you.
Yeah, just a little small sausage explosion.
That's why I have a healer in each one, so that regardless of how we have it, there should be a healer kind of somewhat down the line to assist.
Mm-hmm. And then here, I assume that's T. Hip, Crass, T, Hildy, Ellie, and Infernio are the right Gloom group.
There another healer you guys can swap out with me, or nah?
Could make it Felseki.
I'm just going to be losing uptime on blackout kicks and stuff for resetting rushing wind kicks, so I don't know how far I am from the boss at that, but I don't think I can punch right there.
Probably too far to punch, yeah. Does that cause any problems? I don't think that causes problems.
Hip asking for the first person in the soak line, can they just stand where it is spawning, or do they need to let it spawn and then move into them?
I believe the tank will still make a small explosion on the first impact, so you don't want to be right on top of it, but you could be like right behind it safely, I think. Just make sure you've got a few yards of clearance between you and the tank.
Yeah, I think it's only like a 5-yard explosion, so it's not pretty dramatic.
It's pretty safe.
For the third one, I wasn't sure who needed to soak that. Is that
third one is still group 1?
Okay, just want to make sure.
Yeah, so it would be if it's going to the left, and there are 4 places where these glooms end up. If it's going to the left, it's group 1. If it's going to the right, it's group 2. The timers work out where it is safe to do it that way. All right, can't zoom in. Here is the assigned positions, and we'll do a very quick drill just to have people have that ingrained relatively, but you can see all the knockback classes are along the back here. Melee are in the middle for easy blendery. Healers have a bit of coverage across the whole group. So with that, let's jump in and start losing our minds on actually doing this boss. So first of all, can I get a skull marker just like dead center of the room? Y'all are going to pretend, actually this is not a safe place. Back up a bit and put it where, yeah, right there. And then back off behind that skull marker, folks. So you are going to pretend that the skull marker is the 2 bosses. Specifically, the skull marker is the edge of their hitbox. Now, based on the assigned positioning in the picture, which is in raid info, form your layout. The tanks are going to be piled in the front. We would have Hip, Pilgrim, and Fixer inside the boss's hitbox at the front, so you can scoot up. With the tanks making sure not to kill Hip. And broadly speaking, that's pretty much it. It's not going to be exactly what the picture shows. You're going to get a sense of it when the actual diagram happens. Infernio, you are off on the right.
It is a loose Venn diagram. You don't want to be touching other people, but you do want the circles to kind of be touching a bit and maybe even a little tight without killing someone. Don't be crazy with it.
God, I missed Razagath.
Does everybody need to kick their ad?
Ideally, the first thing that would happen is the knocks happen, but after that point, yeah. I would recommend trying to make sure you get a kick on your ad. And once they're piled together, they are going to keep casting. We are going to need to actively kill them this time. They're not going to passively melt like on Heroic. You need to actively kill them. And we want to keep them from casting, so we're going to want to just throw some YOLO CCs as we go.
Try to treat the howls like you did Gravity on Dementious.
Yes, be so consistent with where you're dropping it to the best of your ability. Be consistent relative to each other. Don't crowd the people in the middle too much. I'm sure we're going to have deaths because people crowd the people in the middle too much. Just get a sense for it. Spread out.
Thank God there's no paladins except Athena to run me over.
We can arrange that. All right.
I think Athena has run me over a couple times, actually.
It is feast time, so I'm gonna drop a feast here.
Good. Let's eat the feast.
Do a move marker back.
Skull marker on the opposite side of the circle just to help the tanks recenter. Beauty. And beyond that, this should all be good.
You'll see that the feast got a dump truck.
Fascinating.
The Steam has a hitbox.
That's just
I see what you're talking about, Faye.
Right?
Everybody should be eating.
That is so crazy. I never noticed that about the Steam having a hitbox on it.
It's kind of sick.
Can I steal one of those auction houses real quick again?
Everyone's required. Mount up. Everyone who has one.
And let's get a ready check. The first few pulls are going to feel not great. It's going to be chaotic. But as we get the hang of this fight, you'll start to get the cadence a bit. You'll start to know where you should be standing.
This is a hard boss, so brain on early, but low expectations, learn quickly, and let's get some good learning in before we start getting kill reps.
Sure to put out soul stones.
Yes. This run is annoying.
Make sure that you're repairing. I see a couple people might need it, unless my reports are wrong.
I have many wares.
Did you get a ready check? Am I crazy?
Mono Infernio?
Yeah, we're just figuring out who wants what.
I did not even see a red check pop up. Oh, Lou errors. That's probably why.
All right. Because the bosses are stacked more or less on top of each other, we don't need to necessarily assign primary target swaps. You guys can easily swap targets as needed if one of them is way behind, and we'll sort of settle on a balanced damage comp.
If you're doing single target, you can kind of hit the one that's closest to your assigned soak area.
Yeah.
But
when tanks are ready, we will take our first pull. It'll take a sec for the dragons to get right on top of each other, but not very long, so don't hesitate.
1.
That's pretty good. Good job. All right, first breath is sprinting to the side inside the hitbox. Fascinating. Do you have a rival?
Nope.
I'm ready.
Left soak group, I forgot to call that. When are you gonna make it?
Need one more if we can.
Woo, he's trying! Alright. I believe that covers us. Yep. Oh no. No, that's taking up too much room. Let's wipe.
If you miss one, just a little bit bigger. They said it was livable in the
Okay.
video, but
Yeah, let's.
Oh, that
let's
was
not
me.
fuck with that. Nah, it's okay. It's all really fast. So ideally, what we're gonna need to have happen here is having people playing pretty damn close to the dragons at all times. You should only really be spread for the spread circles. And it is okay to send the breath to the other side, like to the other dragon. If you're not going to make it to the left, you can go to the right. Just make sure you're still close so that the healers can still see you.
Recoup, eat, drink.
Be merry.
Stand away from
Wait,
boss.
what the fuck?
What
That
the
boss
fuck?
isn't normally there.
Oh,
No, it's not.
What?
That's fine.
Gonna creep closer and closer.
It's an
Every
indie company,
pull,
guys.
you lose 5 yards of arena. Let's make it count.
Hold up. I'm gonna start from behind.
Yeah, it's probably the right
Pause.
move.
Pause.
Pause.
They're actually
Let's make sure we have buffs out. Make sure it reaches mono. Mono, if you don't get it, come back.
Yeah, I'm buffed.
You don't have priest buff. There you go.
nicely done.
Thank you.
All right. We're probably going to be rapid firing phase ones for a little while.
Everyone
You're
can
not gonna
kind of
be
start
rapid
over
firing 'cause
on
there's no
teacups and stuff over here, and we can kind of rotate into our positions as we get forward. But that way, you don't have to run as far.
Yeah, definitely play pretty close. All right. I'm going to try to not
5,
get
4,
distracted by
3,
funny things happening, and I'm
2,
going to focus on the calls.
1.
Everything's going to get together, and the breath is going to go out. The breath is already targeted. Make sure you're out to the side. That's Ellie. Trust that they're going to make it out, otherwise it's killing people anyway.
Gloom is out.
That's first Gloom group. Gloom group 1. Nice. Good catch. Alright, so now we're going to have an overlap of the Tether and the Howl. So this is the Tether with the 2 tanks soaking it. Spread for Howl. Spread, spread, spread. Do your best to Venn diagram it. And now you're going to be breaking the Tether. Watch swirlies and kill those little guys. Blender, blender. The ones under boss can get cleaved once you're done with the ones in the middle. Feel free to use grips to make things easier. We're going to have the right Gloom group 2. You should be heading toward the star marker. Make sure you're not on top of each other. And just soak it one at a time.
Athena?
You can see the little size of it. Get Athena up. Babysit Mono if he needs it.
What do I have 5 debuffs?
Athena died. We were trying to res her.
I don't think I should have that money.
It's fascinating. Get some grips on the right side there. The star side, they're a bit far out. Tether is about to happen. Getting outie. And now we're chilling for a little bit. Gloom group 1, you're going to be having a gloom pointed.
Alright.
You're going to have gloom pointed to the purple marker, so it's going to be down left. If you're not in Gloom Group 1, you're going to want to make sure you steer clear of this. It's going to be running along the side of the arena there, but oh, that's not a good move.
That was not where I thought it was going to be.
I figured that was you, Fixer.
Yeah, nailed it on Diamond, though.
That's why it's comfort taunt. I actually got Ezreal.
Yeah,
I
that diamond's... I don't like that diamond spot.
And goop.
Would you like it
a bit further to the
left?
Yeah, maybe just I think where your cursor. Yeah, that ping. That'll be a little better. Not a personal criticism, a figuring out the best place strategically.
This is terrifying. Like, I have so many debuffs on my fucking screen of one goddamn debuff.
Make sure that you're taking res and that we're healing up.
That is a lot of debuffs.
Is he closer?
He's just the same place he has been. Apparently, we're starting with him there from now on. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm assuming it does that initial, like, what boss did that weird, like, their initial point shenanigans?
Oh,
and then the
yeah,
respawn
yeah.
point was different.
Neltharion.
Vixie, do you have like that mass grip thing that you're doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did it.
Oh, okay.
I can only do it like every other one.
Yeah.
We
So
had-
it is assigned to 1 in phase 1, a couple in phase 2, and 1 in phase 3.
Gotcha.
Which one is it assigned to in phase 1?
Believe we did the first one.
Yeah, I did the first one. The minute 18.
I'm guessing people were just
second
not
one.
tight enough. You seem like a lot of them got missed.
Yeah, I didn't see a lot of them go.
It's a very small radius, so what we're trying to do is have the knocks go almost the second the things drop. As soon as it drops, just like backstep a step and knock your fucker in. And then
take that
Fixer
one and the front
waiting.
one with it,
Yeah, and then Fixer waiting like 2 seconds should be able to mass grip them all together to cancel the first cast.
Just
Yeah, I'm
don't send
doing
it
it
right
like
away,
that.
Fix.
What?
Don't send it right away.
No, I know. I'm doing it like the bloodworm from New
Mhm.
Barbalis.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
knockback
yeah.
and then grip.
Yeah. So it is assigned to the second one, not the first one. The first one has to be natty knocks, and you all have to deal with it yourselves. Ring a Piece can help sort of throw things in if you guys are seeing one that's a little bit off the group and you want to help it. The second set of orbs, Fixer's going to be doing the mass grip, so we're getting some reps on both. Let's ready, check, and go again.
I'm gonna be holding my Yulon for a bit longer than 11 seconds at the start.
Hey, Cinder, any idea what would be stunning me after the first null beam? It's like 46, 47 seconds.
Where's my WoW Utils page? Here it is.
If you pause at 46 seconds in my POV, it should show impaled.
Oh, you got tail swiped or some shit, I think.
That's weird. Given my
Impaled
position.
is the tail stun off of Dark One, I think.
Because I was tanking Veilgore.
Oh.
Huh. You were tanking Veilgore, then that means Ezreal spun around and tail swiped you.
46, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, so so you were directly on the tail, so that was just an
Impel is
unfortunate.
correct.
The tail model was on top of your head. So that was I think Mono swung the dragon a little further than it should have been, and you were a little further out than is safe for that one.
What's the timer on
I
that
was,
for my
I was
visual?
inside the circle.
Sorry, like angle wise. Mono 40 seconds on the VOD and just play there. The dragons, yet the head is pointed far enough away that anybody on the left side of the safe zone could have got tail swiped. It's a little
when I'm
complex.
breaking my root.
Yeah.
That's
what it was.
overlap. Okay, yeah.
Okay, so don't go that way. What's my move?
Run
break.
Is Rakfang a frontal or is it just hitting you?
It's a single target.
It just hits me, so I can just.
You should be able to go literally anywhere else as long as the tail's not pointed at the raid then.
Yeah, I was just trying to avoid moving the boss, and that would be the safest direction for the boss to move if it did move. But
If you
obviously that's
can-
bad for them.
If you
Either
can
go
afford to wait.
inside or go along the rim of the circle.
Yeah, I don't know where
If you're standing there, like there.
Yeah, just go towards the radar. Yeah. I see.
Oh yeah. There's enough room there for you to easily break that without losing the hitbox, losing the dragon. Okay, let's take our pull now that we solved that one. That was good to figure out.
Big damage from that Rakfang.
Everyone step up.
Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Right out the gate, it's going to be the breath into the gloom. Gloom group 1. Watch those tail swipe timers.
Yep, I got knocked off.
No grip, get ready.
practice the spread in a second here before we wipe. It's going to be shifting over a bit. So pre-spreading, pre-spreading. A little hectic. Get the Nox practiced. Anything that's out in Narnia.
Try to send Nox instantly too.
We're going to have the Gloom on the star, Gloom Group 2 in a few seconds here. Try to make sure that the melee people are getting the chance to do the first couple. Ranged, you can just sit out there for a second.
One more Void Orb up.
Let's fix that. Dread Breath. Target is now. You can go into poop, get out of the way. A little bit hectic. Decent spread. Tether's happening. Gonna be swirlies. Make sure to finish these orbs best we can. We're vibing for a bit here. Just deal with the tanks are dead. Res.
I refuse.
Babysit mono. Gloom will be going to the left here. It's just gonna get pointed along the previous Gloom. Make sure Gloom Group 1 is doing that.
Everyone else needs to
wrong side, but we can make it work.
Are we supposed to go to 2 stacks at
happened both times now, so we need that third one to be aimed towards diamond, not towards. Cool.
All right, practice. So a breath is going to get targeted. You need to run out to the side. Everyone else just steer clear of it. Healer babysit. Null beam's going to a different side. And then a Dread Breath on the other side. There you go. Good Dread Breath. And we'll be trying to get the dragons recentered in that little gap. Doesn't have to be exactly on Skull. Spread for Void Howl. This is the ad drops. If you're way out of position, just drop it as close as you can and we'll figure it out. Good Nox. Get any stragglers. This is going to be Tether and Dread Breath. So this Dread Breath is happening while you're tethered. Make sure you don't fuck it up. This is the one that we had trouble with on Heroic a bunch.
Tail swipe across raid. We're stunned.
No, the tether
spreads
or the breath.
Yeah, that was bad queuing on the Bigwig spread. The manifestation should be dead about a minute ago, by the way.
It is hurting. I am dead.
I don't know if you guys knew this because it was never a problem, but the manifestation has ramping damage over time.
Yeah. I don't know how I lived that long.
That was impressive.
Your fucking healing is off the charts. You're looking at your fuck.
Can you get the raid plan for the intermission breaths?
Yeah, so we have that.
This debuff thing is gonna be consistent.
Was that
anyway.
the second Dread Breath was on me? Did I go far enough over? Or should I?
It was a bit funky because we didn't have the glooms where we were expecting, so we didn't have the same gaps. But I think it was far enough out. It was
good to me.
Yeah, if no one got hit, it's okay. Just make sure that you're like, try to make sure that the cone is completely off where the safe zone is. Or
Yeah,
was.
because I went like as close to the gloom as I could, but I couldn't maneuver around the boss. I could maybe have like gone directly through him. May have been better. I'm not sure.
So what we're looking at here is on the raid plan, having the first Dread Breath targeting running off toward Triangle and Skull, and the second one running off toward the circle marker, which would be the only gap at the back of the arena. Just with the way that the mechanics all time out, you want to make sure that they're going in different directions.
Because we aimed it at circle instead of diamond, though, there was that space that basically would have been breath 2. So breath 1 went in between, and breath 2 would have to run towards skull if that happened again. Or however,
we'll just not have it happen again.
Is there only 2 groups doing the boss oaks?
Yep, the timer should be timing out fine for it.
I've been getting 2 stacks consistently. Maybe it's just I'm not soaking quick enough on the first one.
I suspect it's probably that, because you should not be doing that.
Yeah, I think the very first soak on all of our pulls, Group 1's been chasing it down to try to get the soaks. I think
we should be having. That's a good call. We should be having everyone that's assigned there, like close to melee and on the left side, because that comes out very quick.
Yeah,
Like,
I
if
was there, but I
you-
got tail swiped off.
There's that too. Yeah, that was. You have to be really careful that the tank bites are never facing away from the raid, because then the tail is facing the raid.
I can make that first gloom easy then and face left, and then allows the gloom to stack better on that first set, so that way they can be making the gloom more accessible.
What do you mean make the gloom more accessible? The gloom has to be pointed at a specific direction.
So gloom is being pointed towards triangle, which is where the tail has been for
Can we move?
Velvor. On
Can we
the
move
first
triangle just like slightly closer in? I think it's
Towards
just
the
a
center
little.
of the circle.
Maybe on the ring of the circle, or like, yeah, that works.
I
Make it
blame
a little
the
easier.
raid plan.
That is where the marker is on the raid plan. That's true.
Yeah, I'm just thinking as we go through it. That I think that will also help.
Let's. Yeah, I just need the tail to not be pointed at the gloom people. Like, can that tank mechanic not be pointed at the face pointed at the raid? Are any of them frontals?
I mean, I wasn't factoring about where the gloom needed to be on that first set because I'm going from this boss to here, so he's just naturally pointed his tail in that direction. I just need to rotate him left. It's not a problem to do. I just wasn't thinking about it.
Okay. Yeah, just don't have boss pointed at raid unless it's null beam. How about that? Boss pointed at raid unless it's null beam. Let's do a quick, because we just talked about this to sort of cement it in our minds. I assume everyone's ready.
Kind of like favorite checks.
4, 3,
Go, Mono, go.
My snail.
1.
Very appropriate mount. First thing is the breath.
Oh, that's bad.
Clear it, clear it, clear it. The gloom's left, gloom group 1. Got there. Alright. Lost track. The spread is going to be in 5 seconds into the tethers. Make sure you're pre-positioned decently for spreads. Get the Olympic ring, don't truck each other, and it doesn't have to be your exact assigned position. You just want them all on top of each other. Watch swirlies. Use any leftover knocks to get the shit together. And Gloom Group 2 starting to head towards Star. You short somebody in Gloom Group 2. Can the horsey make it? Pre-spread, pre-spread. Do whatever we can to get them close together. Tether's happening next. And then we're going to have the next gloom. And this gloom is going to be pointed along the side of the triangle gloom toward the diamond marker. So gloom group 1, you're headed on the left. You're going to be skimming that previous gloom. Everyone else is the fuck out of the way. Everyone else is getting ready to pre-spread for the Void Howl. And this will be a little bit more of a YOLO spread. As long as you're close together, it's fine. Don't truck each other.
Wow, that is.
I don't understand bigwigs. I don't understand Blizzard's timers. It's so fucking annoying. Whatever. Okay, first Dread Breath is going out towards Skull Triangle. If you're targeted, get the fuck out. Run, run, run as fast as you can. Good. Then the Null Beam is going to go that same direction. And the Breath, the Dread Breath is going circle, the opposite direction to the back. Nice. Break tethers. Send a res on a healer, just so we can keep going a little further in, and you should be killing the manifestation. That thing needs to be dead. Spread for the Void Howl. Then we're going to have a tether with a Dread Breath at the same time. Or if it's anything like last pull, there will be queuing.
A lot of orbs in the right, guys. Kill these.
Watch the fear target. Beauty. Spread for the Void Howl. That's much nicer. And Gloom Group 1 on the left. Gloom Group 1 on the left.
Healthy Void Orbs on the...
They're very healthy Void Orbs. Can we use anything we got to just get them back on the boss? We're going to be breaking tethers, and then one more spread after the tethers break.
I got stun.
Keep the bosses pointed at the raid.
Very annoyingly timed Null Beam.
I got stun by Tails.
Breath off the side. This would be Gloom Group 2 towards Star if they were alive. We'll wipe there, and we'll take our break. I'm going to take a peek at the timers and find it
Was
buried
I
in my tabs.
supposed to be soaking the
It's all good.
intermission Null Beam as well?
No, because you are
No.
on ad and you keep that with the group in the middle.
Okay, I didn't soak it, and I just wanted to make sure that's what I was supposed to do.
Mm-hmm. No, that's
And
fine.
me being Tails fight, was I somehow out of position? I felt like I was pretty
No,
center.
we have to find the timer for how to safely position that.
No, Eben was just soaking Null Beams when she didn't need to be, and when it was supposed to be just me and Fix. So it
Okay.
was a poor position on the swipe.
Okay, I was very confused why that was a factor. Okay,
Already addressed.
thank you. All right, enjoy your break. Take water in, emit water out. Do whatever you need to do.
Cinder, anything you want to do as far as changing raid plan or anything? I'm here.
No, I think it's good. Like,
I don't know if Eben lined up perfectly with the diamond, but holy shit! If you see that diamond orb, that shit is questionable as hell.
Diamond orb.
Yeah, that was a little crazy.
That is playing with fire.
Let me get Ellie Pov so I can actually see what the fuck's happening. I need to find a way to actually see these mechanics properly. I think I need to look at Fixer's stream for the timers, because I'm getting distracted by the 18,000 private auras on Ellie's UI, which is perfectly reasonable to have, but
At least you don't have fucking 5 debuffs of rack. We have no idea how many debuffs we have, by the way.
I currently have 4 icons.
Holy shit, that was close. Yeah.
I don't know if she lined up properly or if
Mm,
it's just that's where it's like.
No, it was a little bit too far right. Like, clearly it was safe, but it was probably a pixel off of killing us. Again, we
Question
don't
though
have
is, was she lined up with diamond or not?
No, it's definitely to the right of diamond.
Okay.
It's very hard to perfectly line that up while staying in melee range and trying to get a view through the camera or through the dragon's wings and ass.
Yes, if you look at my POV from that bull, I was trying to look underneath the dragon. I was like, this feels right.
It was very close. It was very close. It definitely worked. Slightly to the side of whatever that was will be a little safer.
Why do the tanks have 3 identical but different debuffs?
It's the visual
I have
bug that's
4.
been happening with Laura. I know it's happening with Laura and apparently this boss too. It's just visual. It's not an actual debuff. We just have ass loads of debuffs because, yeah.
Like they're
Yep,
even
I
showing
have-
up in the Natty Blizz debuff bar.
Yeah.
Currently, right now, I have 4 debuffs and then 3 that are showing up in my like auras to track thing. So I don't know what the fuck's going on.
I have a question.
What's up?
On the last pull, I died to Shadow Mark. I did 85% of my health. And so I'm not sure what that was. It says
Is the
Shadow
ad.
Manifestation.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
The ad being up, and he's probably ramped the fuck.
So he just like slapped me or what?
He's applying the dot to everyone, and because he's alive long, he'd hit hard.
So the shadow mark is the circle that's on either you or someone else. I suspect what happened is the circle was on you when it ended, and it just killed you. Those circles need to be off the group.
Okay.
Yeah, that is like, again, that was something that didn't really matter, and we didn't notice it on heroic, but on mythic, it's one shots you if you're inside someone else's circle.
They do also come out as we are doing our stack at one point. So there's kind of a weird overlay there, and you just need to be able to give the person who has the circle a little bit more space in your group than you normally would.
Does it also deal that much damage to the person who has the circle?
No.
Oh, okay. It's just other people.
Yeah, the person who has it is taking a dot, and when it explodes, it kills anyone else who's in it.
I came back as you were saying that. Just to be clear, the secondary circle, you just stand in the normal spot, and everybody else adjusts. Is that right?
If you're on the outside edge and you get one, you can move out a little bit with your ad, but people that are kind of in the middle as we're trying to do the drop, yeah, people will just have to move around them.
Okay, I did that. I just wasn't sure I was doing the right thing. Thank you.
I'm not seeing the ramping damage for the ad. It's just like a ramping attack speed buff for them.
It's the melees on the tank. That's
Yeah,
what's
okay.
ramping up.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a damage amp. My apologies.
No. So the damage in the intermission is nothing to do with the ad. It's the dragons pulsing it. The circle the ads put out is lethal in mythic if you stand in it. The tanks are getting shredded by the ad if it doesn't die fast, and we do not want the ad to be putting circles out at the same time as other mechanics if we can avoid it.
How far out are we taking those?
It should be the same as on heroic, just like just off the group is fine. Just don't stand in it. So your death, there was a circle out.
Yeah, I'm
during the tether. It looks like. Yeah. So that was just people were stacked, didn't move out with it. Don't know who it was. Don't really care. It's just a note for everyone once we're back. The manifestation should be a little bit closer to dead before these glooms, but it might, or the void howl, but we might have one circle. Did it pop safely? Yeah, there's a few seconds after the ads drop for the pop. Okay. I think it died right after that.
The one that lived long, it was under Veilguard the entire time because I was holding it.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the most recent pull. It was a little bit nicer with.
Yeah, we killed that one.
We killed it a little later than I'd like, but it did die. So far, really good prog though, actually.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the broken Northern Sky text to speech. There is a fix for it. It just sucks. Let me find it.
Yeah, it's something you gotta like turn shit up and then like pray that you don't get a random sound coming through and fucking blow your eardrums.
Yeah. Where did it get posted? Oh, really? Here we go. Okay, so right. So the workaround is you turn your sound effects volume up to max, and in NSRT there's a checkbox to mute every other sound effect in the game.
Fuck that.
Yeah. This patch is so unbelievably fucking broken.
Yeah, did you see what they did to druids?
Hardy har.
I'm just going to move my combat timer next to my note.
Thank you. That will be a little bit more visible, hopefully.
Do you see how wide the gap is for Druids, though? I feel like the only reason they're that high is
Skill
because they have
issue.
3 healers, a lot of 3 healing fights and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, healing parcels have always been fake, but it is crazy that you can have that amount of output.
It's a unexpected fun synergy between the newly buffed Apex talent that made it actually fucking usable in Raid and a whole bunch of other mechanics stacking on it. If you're curious, Ellie, it's the middle part of that got reworked completely. Before it was, I think, 30 or 60% of the ticks of Life Bloom heal 3 people nearby, which means it did no healing at all. But now it does shitloads of healing because it actually synergizes.
They also know they had to be in the circle too to receive healing, which is fucking dumb. And they
Wow.
changed it for like just 40 yards now as a range. Like you can just hit anybody.
Oh yeah, right. I forgot about that. That was also making it way harder. So 6 allies anywhere in range actually get healed instead of 3 allies inside your circle getting a tiny bit of heal. I'm so glad I got to watch that in real time. You old man. Welcome back, folks. Hope you had a restful and rejuvenating break. Have we got a filthy? We appear to not have a filthy.
Classic.
Well, not going to waste this time completely. One thing that we did not go over that is a mythic change, it's not really a mythic change, but it effectively is a mythic change. The intermission ad and those little black circles he puts out, when those end, it kills anyone in them. You need to get those circles off the raid. Like 460k, I believe, is the damage in the journal to anyone inside your circle except you. So you don't notice it, and everyone near you instantly dies. You gotta take the circle off the raid.
With the overlap, we're still just having people move out of the circle.
If it's time for the Void Howl spread and you have a black circle on you still, don't go to your assigned spot. Just go on the outer edge and make sure you're not on top of people. We can grip them in. It's fine. We have 2 DKs. We can do lots of grips if ads are in bad places.
I believe the last circle timing can be like super tricky where it might already be people moving into the position is my only concern. We'll see.
It can, yeah, but there's time. There's about a few seconds after that for those people to get out. All right, let's get a ready check. And yeah, try to be Try to be a bit more mindful of positioning. The positions are assigned relative to each other for a reason. The front people should be inside the boss's hitboxes. The back people should all have knocks and should be able to backstep and knock things together. If you notice that your knock is at a bad angle on one pull, then try to fix it for the next pull.
Yeah, 4 buff. Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Here we go.
Everyone get in close.
Deep breath is targeting. Watch him. Gloom Group 1, Gloom Group 1. Gotta remember that this is the first mechanic, and so do you. As long as you're not on top of each other, you will not get double ticked. Alright. Pre-spreading for the Void Howl, and then breaking tethers. You should be easily able to get into your correct positions on the first one here. And use your knocks appropriately. Watch your feet.
Athena up.
Get Athena up ASAP.
You have
Group
kicks
2.
sending them on the Void Orbs.
Gloom Group 2, it's on you. Star, it'll be going... Just run and touch it. Don't be on top of each other.
It's just a wipe.
Yep, die. What got you, Athena?
Never getting back at the full health, I think.
Oh, okay.
A lot of Gloom Touch damage, a lot of Midnight Manifestation.
Yeah, these ads are pumping damage. I don't think they're dying fast enough.
On that pull, it was just, yeah. Okay.
I don't know if it's just me. I feel like I still don't see the grips being brought in like we seen in the video we watched.
So we only have one mass grip, and it isn't on that set.
Oh, okay. My bad. I thought for some reason in my mind I thought that was the first set, but
No, we are not mass gripping the first set. We're mass gripping the second set. The first set should be
gotcha. Okay.
natty.
Well, still same. I do not feel like they're dying fast enough.
Yeah, we need to be a lot better. I'm definitely seeing. I think there's one of the middle knocks is actually pushing ads off of the group, so we may need to reassess the instantly knock plan and back off a bit more. And Ellie, do you have knock talented?
Doesn't exist.
Can we throw vortexes in like the center and then knock so the ones in the up front don't get knocked further or something? Is that what you're talking about?
I could do. It's a little sus. What the fuck do you mean it doesn't exist?
Elemental only.
Really? Ah, I hate this fucking game. All right.
Yeah, they changed so many things. Like, I don't have a fucking interrupt no more.
That definitely affects how I would have done this layout if I had known that. Pika and El... no, I don't want Ellie to have to go that far. We'll figure it out next time.
Huh?
We'll figure it out next time. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'm kind of all over the place.
We could have some Pika, Yosaki, Ellie swap as needed for heal coverage.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that we're trying to keep the Gloom groups near the Howl positions to the best of our ability. Anyway, not worried about it. Go gun. Definitely be a bit more careful with how we're doing the knocks and try to just clean those ads up. What's up?
Oops.
Am I crazy? But if you root them, would they not be able to get knocked back?
The theory was to root the ones that were already in good positions so that they wouldn't get knocked out if somebody fucked up.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Is that not the move? Did I miss something?
What did you just say one thing and then the opposite thing?
Well, because he has
we
Earth
really
Grab.
only need the back ones to be knocked in on that first wait.
Yeah.
You know what we're doing.
So
That's
okay,
what
let
we're
me
trying
just
to
let me just reset the thing that I was saying. So people at the back who are doing the knocks, make sure that you're back enough that you're not knocking the front ones away when you do your knock. Nothing else should need to change. Just like what we did on Lura with the knocks. Just back a little bit more. It'll be fine. We're working out the kinks. If we did a ready check, I would like to pull the boss.
We did not. But
Well, I hope you're all ready.
5, 4, 3,
Roger.
2, 1.
Let's game. Breath and Gloom. Gloom group 1, pre-position, but don't go all the way out because the breath is out there first. As soon as that clears, Gloom group 1. You don't want to be too far away, but you can't stack on top of each other. Good. The Void Howl into Null Beam combo is happening next. So pre-spread roughly to your positions. Get ready to do the knocks. Get them piled in. That's a lot better. And just blender that shit down. Gloom Group 2, you should be pre-moving to Star so that you're not losing up time as you go. Again, don't be on top of each other. Make like a little line 5 yards apart would be the ideal way to do it. This is perfect. The way you've got it, it's good. As long as Infernio and Hildy are not stacked. And then Void Howl and Dread Breath. Pre-spread for your positions, and look at who's targeted by the breath. That person needs a grip on their ad. The rest of you should be in your correct spots. I'm going to hold the res just for tank shenanigans. The next mechanic is a little while from now, so you should just focus on the tether and the ads. Gloom Group 1, you're going to be going along a line to the purple marker. Everyone who is not Gloom Group 1, you should be shifting over to the right side of the room so that you don't get fucking trucked. Again, focus on your uptime as you go. There's lots of time. That's why I'm trying to do it in advance. This is yours, Gloom Group 1. Again, make sure you're 5 yards apart. And try to not wiggle while you're doing it. We're short 2 people, that's why. Alright, it's just going to grow into our space, and we'll see what happens. Burn this ad down. How much room do we lose? Not much. Make sure those circles are off. Dread Breath toward the skull. The Null Beam is going to follow that afterwards. And then the other Dread Breath is going towards circle on the other side of the room, back where we came from. You need to keep hitting the manifestation. Keep those circles off the raid. Don't walk into those circles or you will die. These circles from the manifestation, if you walk into it or if it walks onto you, it kills you. Pre-spread, be careful with these circles. There's going to be some assigned here. Just get them off the raid once it happens. Okay, this will
Tank down.
Now we're dead.
Tank res?
Now we're dead. Wipe.
So if you get targeted with Dread Breath, definitely defensive, but also we need healing on them because it trucks.
Yeah, where did you go with that breath? I could not find you.
Right underneath boss and behind a little bit, so I may not. I was like right there.
I went like back left.
Gotcha.
I'll take a quick peek.
Yeah,
It
Ellie,
seemed
you were
fine to
probably
me.
the only person who would have been realistically out of range.
I was fucking out of range.
And I like
you're-
barely killed you. I think
I mean,
was
I
out of
ran
range of
towards the
you
group and
'cause
I only
I'm on
got passive
the-
healing.
Yeah, I just
I think
didn't want
I'm
you to
mostly
live.
on the left side, so
That dragon is so far out. Holy.
Yeah, the only person who would definitely be in range there is Filthy. But that
It's
is-
hard because like the Howl stack, I'm always at the far back, so it's like really difficult for me to get people on the sides.
Yeah, that's... I'm definitely not expecting you to be one of the ones doing many of the dispels. It just doesn't work out for short range boy.
I mean, I was here and I ran to like here with 0 healing, 0 dispels, and died in fear. So
Yeah, the only one in range is Filthy there, so just make sure when that breath is happening, if you're the healer who's closest to the breath, it's going to be your problem.
Make sure you're repairing. Lots of YOLO.
My bad, had not a clue.
Many deals for a friend.
All right.
Like you.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Little slower on those initial casts. Like
Breath is going left, and Gloom Group 1 is following them shortly. Gloom Group 1. Again, all you have to do is not be on top of each other. Move predictably, step in, step out, do whatever you need to do. This will be the spread into the tethers. This is a tricky moment. Try to get your relative positioning. Do a bit of knockery, get them all together, break your tethers, watch your feet. The swirlies will wreck your day. Get them ads dealt with. Gloom Group 2, you're shifting towards Star. The next overlap is the fear and the ad drop. So the person targeted by the fear is going to be in extra danger. Tether's coming out shortly. There's an ad. Great, great. Good job. Watch your feet. Here is. Okay, Gloom Group 1, you're going to be doing the purple one, and everyone else is steering clear of it. Again,
Orb's still up.
make sure you don't stand on top of each other with this Gloom. Everyone else is pre-spreading. This is a YOLO spread, not the assigned spots, just wherever you can. Tank's dead. Go
Fixer,
for
you
intermission. Fixer is now mono. We are
Hit
now
also
two.
Athena.
Fixer is now mono and Athena, and we're one tanking the fight, as God intended. Practice the fear breath off to triangle skull. Get the circles off the raid. Everyone else should be dead center in the middle to be safe. Okay, that is... Wherever you were going, it was not it. I believe this will be our death. Yeah, just die here.
I think we can really help those ads. I know I was a culprit along with a few other people that were around me in the range. I feel like us range can get a lot closer with the ads.
Please.
There's like a huge thing in the middle where no one's standing.
Yeah, the pre-spread, you should be going into cozy Olympic rings with each other. You don't have to be perfectly in your exact assigned spot, although it is better if you are, but wherever you end up, just try to be cozy next to each other. If you remember Mythic Razagath, for the very small number of us who effed with that, that is what we're looking for. Razagath spreads.
Loved Razagath. I did a
Should be
reload.
healing
Oh,
and
never
repairing.
mind. We're good.
Healing and repairing quickly.
I would like fewer 5-minute delays between pulls, guys.
LA repair.
Remember, you're trying to
5,
start the fight
4,
very, very
3,
close.
2,
You could be
1.
between the bosses already without pulling them there. The breath is targeting now. Keep an eye on him. And Gloom Group 1, go there now. Be predictable with your movements.
Yeah,
That is a
bad
wipe.
lineup.
That was way off mark.
We should still all be in position to be able to grab that in time.
I would like to wipe.
Everyone standing shit. Good.
I guess I should have done the wipe call after the pre-spread so people could practice that more. Oh well, we'll do it again this pull. Look at where the blue dragon corpse is. You can basically be there without pulling the bosses.
Yeah, I can actually run through the gap of the bosses without pulling. It's
Everyone
pretty
repair
funny.
quickly, get healed up, we're pulling again.
Get more
Sorry,
cookies, please.
mages.
Should see everyone's health bar going up quickly because they are recuperating or eating.
Look where Hip is. Look where Chocolate is. Look where Pumpy is.
No cookie.
Thank you
Teacups
for confirming.
running on. Teacups good.
Horrifying.
And in this position, no matter who gets
5,
targeted by the breath,
4,
you will
3,
make it.
2, 1.
Breath has targeted Ellie. And afterwards, Soak Group 1 is getting ready. Somebody will need to back up Ellie's Soak later. This will be the pre-spread into the beam. So, roughly in your positions, remember melee, you can be in the boss's asses as long as you're not in the beam. Ranged, you should be Olympic rings cozy. Look how much tighter those are. Look how much easier that's going to be to burn them down. Watch your feet. Bloom Group 2 towards Star.
That one border. There we go.
Make sure you don't stand on top of each other. Make sure you don't swerve on top of each other. You cannot be backstepping off of each other. Void Howl spread. That person needs to be babysat and gripped after. It feels like he's in Narnia with the fear, I think.
Got him.
Nicely done. Dealing with the tether. Finish off these last orbs, guys. They should be moved under boss and killed. And then Soak Group 1, you'll be doing the Diamond Soak. And everyone else, make sure you're not in the path of that. So what that means is it's coming from Ezerak. You want to not be where Ezerak's head is.
Gonna move it left a little bit. Your left.
Make that work. Going into our intermission. You want to play super tight in the middle here, and you need to react very quickly if you're targeted by shit. Breath is going to go up to the triangle mark. Either watching it, then the null beam goes to triangle. The next breath is going to the other side that is not triangle.
That's a fucking wipe.
It's...
What the hell?
Don't worry about it. Our shamans are goated.
Yeah, that was amazing, actually.
Can we get a res on mono?
Nope.
Oh.
No 46.
Then Fixer is mono. Pre-spread.
The ad.
Nope.
Keep practice the pre-spread. Practice the knocks. Fixer will hold the dragons for 3 seconds and then die.
Just keep them separated.
He's doing great. Dread Breath will be targeting.
Get these orbs.
Breath has
Tails-
just targeted.
tail swipes.
Yeah, I'm not gonna blame Fixer on that one.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, like,
What the
there's
fuck,
gonna be a
Fix? They're
wiper 'cause
enraged.
everyone's getting hit.
No.
Great job, Fix.
You lived
Great
a lot
job
more
to
than 3
you.
seconds. It's
That was
almost like
all
this
with
guy's
purgatory
tanked
down.
sometimes.
Almost like I know what I'm doing. Just don't look at my DPS.
Yeah, so that's a great point. Ellie and Hip both got clipped by the first Gloom, and that's because they were inside the boss's hitbox on the left side. Remember that the Gloom is always coming from Ezerak, which means it is going through Veilgore. You don't want to be all the way inside during a Gloom cast. I called for a backup, and I did not say anyone in particular. So, thank you for your sacrifice, Ellie. Let's make sure we got 2 soul stones out on different people.
Feast.
Feast
Should
o'clock.
be accepting and using recuperate. Or whatever
If
else.
there is a gloom backup needed, it should be. I guess who's not in groups 1 and 2?
Who's Super Zoomy?
Everyone
Nyum.
look at the point here. There is a
Pika, congratulations.
Nyum.
Thank you. Eat up. You should have clicked the feast already, and everyone's ready, so we should be able to do a pull timer for any time now. It's scarier, or it's not as scary as it looks.
double check flasks, oils, all of that. Let's go.
And go.
Thank you. Remember, right off rip, soak group 1,
Five,
you're going to need to do that
4,
gloom.
3, 2.
It goes right after the Dread Breath. Breath has targeted Raspberry. Gloom group, get ready. Gloom group, go in. Everyone else is steering clear. Make sure you're not on top of each other. You don't want to get 2 stacks. I'm seeing people get 2 stacks all the time. Next is our pre-spread. You can gently start moving to pre-spread positions. Remember, it's just like a 5-yard AoE around you. You can be cozy. And Melee, do not be afraid to start the group under the boss's hitbox. You're really far back, more than you need to be. Watch your feet. Get the ads deadited. Gloom group 2, you can shift over. Don't waste too much time, but you've got a bit of time. And again, be predictable. Don't move on top of someone else. You can let the orb come to you. You can be side by side. It's totally fine to be side by side as long as you're not on top of each other. That worked perfectly. Spread for Void Howl. Dread Breath, it's going the other way, careful. There's an ad dropped just under boss there, perfect. Deal with all these ads. In group 1, you're going to be next in the list, and again, it's doing that funky angle across the raid thing. So everyone else needs to be steering clear. It's going from Ezerak to the purple marker, give or take. In group 1, here we go. Again, not on top of each other. That was glorious. That was a really, really good job with your positioning. Here's our intermission. The first Dread Breath is going out to the triangle marker, and the second one is going the opposite way between the glooms near the entrance. Make sure the circles are off the raid. Null Beam's going out that way. And then the second Fear. scared, Athena?
Yes, he was.
Pre-spread, do your best. If you're targeted by a circle now, you just step out after. Actually, probably should have those people plant and everyone go around them. That'd make more sense. Okay, Dread Breath Group 1, and go into your original position. Be careful with these circles. That manifestation is really alive. I said the wrong mechanic. We can die there.
I think that might have been me on that. Sorry, I couldn't see where he was coming from. I just tried to get out of the group, but I think I might have just ran in a straight line.
Yeah. So, a couple points. Yeah, so the intermission, the dragon spawns are consistent where they're doing the breaths. It is consistently always in the same place, so you do need to go to this assigned spot every time.
Got it.
That is why, that's half of why those markers are there, is because it's reorienting for multiple mechanics. And then yeah, obviously we had DPS dead. The manifestation probably dies faster than that normally, but we need a res off in the... Oh, never mind.
Yes.
Lost my train of thought. Right. Okay. The manifestation should be dead pretty quick, but we're definitely going to get that overlap with the gloom, or with the void howl. Sorry. I hate these spells. The ad drops. If you get a black circle as we drop the ads, I think it's safest to just plant and have everyone else go around you. I think that's a much safer way to handle it. We continue.
You're stood on top of each other. Obviously, you're gonna have to move apart, but
yeah,
with circles. But
with that manifestation, I know Fixie is heading out to do a null beam soak, which is pulling the ad out of the cleave, which is probably why it's also not getting a lot of damage. Is it better to keep it in and I can just sub in to soak as long as I make sure the tail doesn't fucking hit everyone?
If the timer works out, it might be better there. I hate having so many different variations on the same mechanic because it's easy to get confused. But I think that's... Oof.
Because the manifestation is deep in fuck offville with them in doing no beam.
Yeah, the only issue is that the tank buster is 10 seconds after the beam starts, I think. So it's really tight.
I mean, I can do it. I'm the one that's holding Ez at the time.
Okay.
And that's the one that's the sketchy one, and I can just transcend.
Okay.
I can move. I got him.
Get forward. Sit up.
I am very hyper aware of the cast.
Good. All right. With that, Mono T Infernio.
Should we be trying to hold any notable cooldowns for manifestation and kill it faster, or do we just think it was too many dead?
No, that's people being dead. The manifestation drops, it drops right after 2 minutes are running out, which kind of sucks, but we really want that boss damage, so.
Okay.
People should generally have a sense of how their cooldown timers are working out anyway with ramp ups and stuff. Some people, yeah, exactly. Actually, some people will be able to hit it.
Fernio, teacups, you guys ready?
Yeah, I just can't see the ready check unless I reload every damn time.
Jesus. All right, good to go.
It's not even an add-on. It says Blizzard XML.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3,
Multi-dollar company.
1.
Immediately into the Dread Breath. Get targets now. Move, move, move. Gloom Group 1, you're following this breath. Go, go, go. Everyone else, make sure you're clear. Okay. You can start pre-spreading. All you have to do is not get hit by the null beam. So melee, shift that pre-spread up into the hitbox of the bosses. Move the whole unit up. Yeah. That's what I like. And ranged, you just close that gap. This cleave's going to be even easier than it was. Break your tether, watch your feet.
Can you live 2 soaks with a defensive?
Gonna find out.
Gloom Group 2, and Pika, you're backing up. And Hip, you're not going to kill yourself. Alright, so this is the Dread Breath and the Ad drop next. Breath is just targeted, make sure you're staying away. That's going to be a huge spread, watch out. There's an ad in the right Gloom Puddle if a DK can reach it, otherwise it's going to free cast for the rest of the fight. You are my goat. Alright, Gloom Group 1, this is the funky diagonal one. Everyone else, make sure that funky diagonal path is clear. And there is a drop happening after, so be spread around it. No, I'm not. There isn't. I'm sorry. It's that fucking timer queue. Always scares me. Intermission. Dread Breath is going to target somebody in 3 seconds, and that person books it out to triangle. Make sure circles are off the group. Then everyone stay the fuck away from that side of the room, because that's the null beam, and the other breath goes the other way. You should already be close to circle marker to do it. Watch Fey healers. Be safe, break your tether, and burn that manifestation to the ground. Good job with the circles so far. Spread for Void Howl after these drop. Void Howl. And if you get targeted by a black circle now, just stop. Let other people move out of it. It's going to be one more set. Kill the manifestation.
Manifestation mid.
The manifestation has to be the top prio. Dread Breath is targeting soon. You've just been targeted. Hates you. Spread for the ad drop, and then group 1 will be soaking to the left shortly.
Heroes.
Ellie, you're being a criminal.
Yeah, I know.
Res tank. I believe we're down. A couple extra people could just touch that.
We need people to go run, grab that quick.
Yeah, it's probably too far. Get up here. I believe that covers the whole road now. Yep. Not enough room to work with. We'll die.
Alright, so I have a question about stupid soap thing. It's really cluttered there, but it didn't look like I was in it. But if somebody's on it, they do the 5-yard explosion. Does that mark me as being soaked?
Sure does.
Okay, that's probably what it was.
Pretty sure it does at least. Yes, you did, Pika, you nailed it. You were probably further out than you needed to be. But it was the safest spot.
I was scared. I didn't want to waste my free death early.
Repairs needed.
Someone on the edge of the map.
Getting
Dread Breath just targeted. So group 1. Wipe. The head of Ezerak and all real estate under it is a banned place during Gloomcast.
I was so far away.
I thought
probably
I'm
exploded from
normally
someone
good
else.
right here.
Yeah, so you were within 5 yards of someone who was in a bad place.
Okay.
You wouldn't be killed by accidentally soaking it. You'd be killed by being hit by multiple people accidentally soaking it.
Everyone should be basically melee at the start, but not inside the head where it's banned. Also, run away from this. This might be too close to boss.
We are
Take
literally
res, run quick.
outside of them.
Fixer. Okay, good. Just want to make sure that we are safe. That is spooky close.
Alright. Mages are going to be mad. Anyone who has 1 minute cooldowns are going to be mad, but we really just need to go again.
If you get breath, you should be able to just step like 3 feet to the left and forward, and it should be off of the entire group.
I was
Guess you
eating.
didn't hear our warning, did you?
I was eating. I did not realize how close I was.
Yeah, I figured.
Everyone gets 1 crime. That's how the law works, right? 1 free crime.
I wish.
I'm sure criminals wish.
Depends on the state.
Depends on the income.
Phenomenal.
Let's go.
Pull and die and pull and die. Let's go.
5,
Yeah,
4,
we're having
3,
so much downtime.
2,
I don't understand why.
1.
Just keep pulling, guys. Dread Breath targeted. Group 1, get ready. As soon as that cast is done, you move. Everyone else get the fuck out of the hitbox of Veilgore. Nice. You can shift slowly toward pre-spread positions from here. There's nothing else happening. You can be pretty far up inside the dragons with it, as long as you're not on the other side for the beam. Here's the ad drop. That's even better. Good job. Break your tethers. Get your kicks. Get your CCs. Murder those ads. Loom Group 2, you're very slowly shifting to star whenever time permits. And again, you can make like a little zigzag line or whatever you want to do. Just don't be within 5 yards of each other. And don't move on top of each other while you soak. Beauteous.
Terrify me. Holy
Dread Breath
fuck.
just targeted, Mepho. Everyone else spread out. Get ready to dispel and grip his ad. Deal with all these ads. There's a couple stragglers. You're gonna break your tether, and there's nothing happening for 20 seconds after that. Gloom Group 1, you're doing the funky angle thing, and everyone else is gonna be vibing. Here's the Gloomcast. Make sure you're off of the group 1 and they're off of each other. Everybody's just kissing it. Very nice. Going into our intermission. You want to play pixels in the dead center of the room to start with. People targeted by black circles will step out. Dread Breath targets in 3 seconds. Target has been picked. You run out to triangle. After that, everyone else is banned from triangle because that's where the null beam is going, and everyone's going to play the other side towards circle because the breath is going towards circle. It just got targeted. Watching them. Can break tethers here.
Can he stop?
He cannot. You're killing the manifestation while the tanks gather shit. Spread for the ads. Spread for the ads. If you get targeted by a black circle, stand the fuck still. Everyone else get out of them.
That's a scary overlap.
Yep. Manifestation's dying faster and faster, which will make it easier and easier. We're going to have a Dread Breath next, and then it's going to be a add drop into Odd Gloom's combo.
Adds boss closer when you can. Nice.
Pick up, back up a hot
Dread
gloom.
Breath.
Heroes.
Good. Res Shank. Pre-spreading, and then the group 1 plus Pico will be going left triangle soak. Gather the adds and Gloom group go. That's the cast. Everyone else steer clear. Get that blued. We're down. There we go. All right. Vibes.
Get the adds dead.
Couple adds full health at the back there. Good. There's going to be a tether, and once we break the tether, we'll be spreading for the adds again. Add drop. Add drop is in 5, so break your tether fast, and then relative positions. This one sucks. This is a hard one. Great job. Except for that part.
I have a small question.
That's proud.
If I am subbing in on a Gloom, am I only going with that group from then on, or is it just?
Yeah. You can't. So, you can't back up both. So you would then be that group for the rest of the fight. Try to remember that. What actually killed us there?
The dragons were too close, I think.
Oh.
Oh yeah, they enraged for that last void ad cast.
I was trying to figure out what would instantly kill the entire raid. That would do it.
Yeah, I was. I should have called out for Fixer to take one of the Dargans, but I was holding both for about 40 seconds plus there. And I tried to do the null beam, but also not tell the people. And then I just ate shit.
Yeah, I'm not taunting unless you say like taunt Ezra.
No, yeah, no, I should have said something. 100% me.
Yeah.
I should have called that.
No, I saw you taking both, but yeah.
Is there something we can do about the ads after intermission? It seems like every single time we've been insanely spread for that one specifically.
Yeah, we just move in faster. I'll try to remember to call it faster, but like coming out of the intermission, just go to your spread spots.
Well,
are you sure? Go ahead.
The dragons are not always in this correct position, so should we be going off of a mark or?
Ideally, we're going to have the dragons overlapping on the skull marker eventually once they're together again. Now, in terms of are they going to get there in time? Sorry, Fixer, what's up?
No, you're good. I was just gonna say, as far as like gripping ads together, like I think I can consistently get them like really bunched up if I was targeting myself. I never know where ownage is. Sometimes it's like I get all of them, and sometimes there's like 10 on the outskirt that I'm not getting.
Yeah, honestly, throw that macro back on yourself and just position yourself when you're ready, because we want to wait a couple seconds anyway.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, good call out. That's a good call out.
I do see knocks happening after still, so give them like an additional second for the knock. It doesn't have to be right at the beginning, or even like the first 2 seconds.
Yeah, I count like 2 seconds before I even grip, and then if I don't see any knocks go, I just do it.
On that pull, our ad drops coming out of the intermission were actually pretty nicely piled together. So with knocks actually happening, it would have been very nice, very clean, very easy.
Yeah, if you guys can like plan your knocks like not to be mid cast when the ads spawn, like do your knocks instantly, that will help grouping ads so much.
Yeah, we had a boss positioning fluke on after that intermission, so that shouldn't happen.
I think we're good to go.
Keep on keeping on, guys.
5.
I want us to firmly get to that second intermission so that we can see what that looks like properly. First is the Fear Breath, targeted, and group 1 is following it. And everyone else is banned from Veilgore's hitbox until the Gloom is done. Alright. Vibes. Good job, guys. Going into the spread next. This can be nice and cozy under the bosses. Get in the habit of figuring out where you should be for the spread. That's great. Step back, couple knocks, look at CCs, watch your feet. Anything that's directly under the boss can get cleaved by just having people swap to cleave that boss.
Yeah, that's where I try to pull extra ones just right on them.
Yep. Gloom Group 2 on Star. And then we're going to go into a spread next for everyone else. Gloom Group 2, get ready to spread as well. Fear Breath just targeted. He's on the other side, just ready on it.
Yeah, that feels so much better.
Yeah, that's very clean, guys. Alright, patchwork with the tether. Watch your feet. Gloom Group 1 will be doing the diagonal in 15 seconds. Everyone banned from Ezerak's head except for Gloom Group 1, who are careful not to cleave each other. Do not cleave each other. Intermission. Absolute dead center, so that the black circles have room to move around you. The first Fear Breath goes to triangle. It just got targeted. Good tremor. The null beam's on triangle. The second Fear Breath goes to circle. It just targeted. Coming out of this intermission, we'll be doing the spreads once the dragons land. You're hard burning this manifestation. Moving up to your spread spot in 5 seconds. The first circles here, get out of them. And the next circles, you're just gonna stand still with them. Oh, that is a different timing. Made it work. We're gonna have tethers and a dread breath at the same time next.
Manifestation, please.
Kill the manifestation. We are running out of time with those. Break tether. The breath is going to target now. Now, make sure you see if you're it. And then spread for howl. Odd gloom out of this howl. Gather the adds. Do a couple kicks. Odd gloom. Banned from Veilgore's hitbox. Get out of Veilgore's hitbox.
Knock CC.
Alright,
Pretty
deal with
close.
these ads. They're fine, right?
Hey, you're good now.
Alright, so we're gonna have tethers, and then one more set of ads.
That's Yoseki.
If you can find them. Oh yeah, okay. Good. Spread.
Someone got him.
Careful. Live, live, live. Dread Breath is gonna come out soon, I think. There it is. Gloom, this is the even on Star. Didn't call in advance, get running. I think you might be short someone? Incredible. Alright. Spread for Howl near bosses. It's a little cozy. The Howl is gonna drop ads, and then you're gonna break tethers.
Sorry,
and then we're going intermission.
Heroes.
If we have it, use it on Athena. Otherwise, we're just going to do this intermission. All right. So pre-spread in this circle for the Howl, and if you get a black circle, just let people move around you. This is a mass script that should be pretty easy, hopefully.
I must mess it up. It's on cooldown.
Okay.
Oh shit! I didn't even think about Gloom. It's gonna. We're dead.
Oh yeah. So that Gloom goes on the purple one again.
Yeah. I was like, oh fuck, what's this Gloom on me?
Great.
I'm so sorry for freaking out with the rescue, but I just wanted the speed.
That was insane. That was insane. That was sick. That was the sickest shit I've ever seen.
Yippee.
I wasn't sure if putting it behind was good for the breath because I was coming back from the gloom. I was like, oh shit, where do I go? I'm not gonna make it to the other side.
Yeah, so side to side is going to be best. I assume that the tanks are looking to just be out of the way of it in general. So I think behind is generally safe. Tanks, is that true?
Sorry, repeat.
What's that?
So the fear breath, if people are in a weird position and they go behind the boss, that's fine.
Yeah, that's
right?
fine. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're on the inside.
Yeah. Tanks
I
are going to be
think-
on the inside except for the null beam, so you're generally okay.
Yeah, like when Crass went out, that was fine because he just snapped right back around for his frontal, so the Chaos Life wasn't an issue.
Yeah, as long as there's a healer close enough to reach you, anywhere you go is fine. That's not on the raid, realistically. So
I'm
Crass and
actually prepared
Infernio,
with it.
perfectly fine.
I think I noticed something when the ads overlap the bigger purple circle. If you have both of them, it prioritizes the bigger circle than the ad drop, and it didn't make me drop an ad.
Really?
I think I saw it on my playback. What poll was that?
Hmm.
In recorder?
repair.
Big circle still drops. Ad.
No, yeah, big circle still explodes, but little circle didn't drop an ad.
I'll
I
take it.
had it and I dropped an ad.
Keep on
Is
going.
poll
I'll take a
14
peek
out.
at that.
Pull die,
Pull.
pull die.
If we game,
5,
die.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Starting with Fear Breath into Odd Gloom. Fear Breath targeted. I think that's been on you like 1 in 3 polls. Odd Gloom.
It's like every time.
I feel the same.
Yeah. Alright, you can start shifting to your pre-spread positions. Nothing's happening for a while.
I think they'll need backup on right.
Heard.
Void Howl. And then the tethers will break. Many knocks, handle it. Even Gloom will be star plus Pika. Nice little micro movement there.
Orb casting on Skull.
I'm coming. Sorry, I know it's weird.
You're good, you're good. Alright, it's pre-spread.
Missing one. I'm sorry, I'm in the wrong way.
It's okay.
No, we have both Warlocks again.
Okay, die.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, so like we were talking about between the last pull, if you're way out of position with the Fear Breath, just try to get behind the boss. Beeline straight to the boss, toward the back of it. Whichever boss you're closest to, doesn't really matter.
Don't know if I had a hover charge, but I was still moving incorrectly, so I get it.
The instant ready check. I love it.
Athena repair. Mono
Maybe
repair.
accept res pull 30.
I would love if we could just accept res pull 30 more often. I mean,
trying to
here
get us
we
there.
should have a pull 10, realistically, as long as Hip's here.
I have to reload every single time because of the stupid fucking private auras.
Ah, right, okay.
5, 4,
That's
3, 2, 1.
Dread Breath targeting. Odds get ready. Odd Glooms. Follow that beam. You can start making your pre-spread if you have nothing better to do. 10 seconds till it happens. Do not be afraid to be under the hitbox for the dragons, as long as you're not behind Veilgore. tethers will happen thusly. Watch your feet. And after these adds, the even soak goes to star eventually. Wanting to get in position, 5 seconds.
It's one word behind boss.
Even gloom. Don't be on top of each other. Spread for the howl, except this person with breath. Get ready to grip his ad. And possibly dispel him at some point, maybe? Tethers.
3 healthy orbs on the right.
Get them under boss or cleave, however we can.
Pretty close.
Athena up.
We're dead. Jump. Find a die. Find a die that's in Master Res range.
How are you so fast?
What can we do to... That seems like a scary moment pretty consistently, Athena.
Part of it is we were swapping wrong.
Oh, okay.
We're trying in I don't know why we even didn't address this earlier. We're trying to swap during the null beam suck, and what it's causing is one of us will either taunt early and then have both, and then due to the reposition, it puts them both close together, and then the enrage, and then she dies.
Okay.
That's what's commonly happening.
Okay. Our homework before next raid is to take a look at a few different logs to see what a good swap timing might be.
We just gotta do it after the suck. Stop trying to taunt swap there and just wait till afterwards.
Okay. Yeah, I think you can live an extra stack.
Hiccups, you ready?
Cool. Assuming Pika's ready.
I'm stuck in a reload. Hold on. Sorry.
You're fine.
Are we pulling?
Yes. Yep. She can do her eons whenever she gets there. Dread Breath targets first. And then the odd group follows. Make sure you're out of that beam if you're not the odd group. Heading for your pre-spreads. 10 seconds away. Let the mechanic vomit begin. Watch your feats. Get those ads all dealt with, and the evens are shifting to star. Make sure that you're spaced properly for the even soaks. Everyone else pre-spread for the howl. Breath's got targeted. Figure it out. Watch Onage for dispel. Watch his ad. Gonna have the tethers here. Watch your feats. And in a little while, we're gonna have the odd gloom going diagonal. Everyone else is vibing out of the way. Here we go, form your line. Going to our intermission. That's a great set. That's a great start. It's a really great start. Bilgor's a little ahead. Be mindful of that when we get back. Should be piled in the center to make all the mechanics easier. Breath's just targeted, moving to triangle with it. Make sure there's a healer in range. Everyone's burning that manifestation. Null beam to triangle. Next breath goes the other way to circle. If you're breath target, you go. Watch your feet. Be safe.
die there. That sucks
Hold
so
res,
bad.
burn that manifestation. Pair with circles. Okay, one more set of circles and then the Void Howls. Watch the Void Howl spread. This is our most fucky spread. If you have a circle plant, let other people move around you. Great job. Alright, tethers and then a Dread Breath. The Dread Breath is going to target right after you break your tether. So
Healthy
you
orb
may
at the
have to
back.
run. Go, Pika, go.
I'm so
Void
slow.
Howl spread. Void Howl spread.
I didn't have anything else. I had no Evan skills.
And Odd Gloom on triangle. We need somebody random backup. Run into it. Anyone who's not assigned.
Got you, got you.
Bless.
We'll need
Okay,
a back right as well. Faye.
Okay, so.
Yeah.
Alright. You're gonna break tethers and then immediately go into your spread positions after. Try to do this quickly. Watch your feet. And Olympic rings. Dread Breath just targeted. Gloom on the right, evens plus Faye.
Orbs in the back still.
Orb on skull.
And I think this next tether cast is real, and then second intermission. I think that's right. Oh, pre-spread.
To be Rose.
Both these mechanics are real. Get Chocolate up. He's in the odd soak group, and that's happening during this intermission. Okay, so
Lots of
spread. We have to just live these orbs. Pre-spread, make sure that you're being super careful with the black circles. And then the gloom is going to purple, and the people who are not in that group are staying clear of it. Odd group are touching it. If you don't have debuff, touch it.
Holy fucking damage.
Welcome to Mechanic Vomit for real.
I think I can get filthy. Sorry.
On that
It's all
one,
good.
I saw a number of people that are normally assigned to spread right, spread left, and so we had a lot of people kind of just get cleaved on left side. When we're in an intermission and we call spread,
And
you're
it got
still doing it
gripped.
as if we're facing towards skull.
Yeah, that's a good reminder. Try to be consistent with the assignment or whatever adaptation of the assignment we're going to end up with, but be consistent as much as you can. Please
Also,
die.
I appreciate left side for kind of giving me a home every now and then. Sometimes I'm homeless with that breath, so thanks for making a little bit of space sometimes. Breath, if you can get underneath boss and just get it a little bit kind of further out on triangle so that I'm safe and that anyone else on that left side safe, that'd be great.
Yeah, as long as you're like directly inside the boss's hitbox, you can point it anywhere away from the raid, as long as it's firmly away from the raid. On your feet, soldiers. We got pulls to make.
Also, Cinder, I was wrong. I looked.
Was asking me.
I figured, yeah.
My baby got yoinked out from underneath me immediately.
Get healed up. Thing either.
Top up.
The debuff display on this fight is so fucky.
Just
I
fucking killed
can't-
myself, dude. Holy shit.
I can't wait for this shit to get fixed.
They're gonna
Please
fix
make
it?
sure the tanks. Please make sure the tanks are getting the first hit in. Breath just targeted. Scoot. Odds get ready. Go. Everyone else else can start forming your pre-spread. This will be adds into tether. Break your tether, deal with your adds, many kicks. YOLO a few stuns, and evens will go to star in 10 seconds. Here's the even gloom. Alright, spreads. There's a breath target here.
I didn't die. Yay.
And then we're going to have the tethers coming out of this. Last mechanic is the odd diagonal gloom. Make sure you're not in it if you're not supposed to be. Get out of the way of that head. In this case, you do not want head. Here we go to intermission. Once the dragons are gone, you're dead center, so that you're ready to react to any mechanic. Black circle's out, Dread Breath targeted to triangle. Once that's been cleared, the Null Beam goes to triangle, and everyone's positioning towards circle, except for black circles. Next breath just targeted, going to circle side. Care with these tethers.
Wombo combo! Are you
End of
kidding
phase. Make
me?
sure you don't kill each other with black
Jesus
circles.
Christ!
Burn that manifestation, prio target it. And heading up to the boss's pre-spread. This is our most scuffed Olympic rings. You can do it. Black circles try not to kill people, you just plant with it. There's going to be one more set of black circles. Nice. Okay, tethers, and while you're breaking tether, somebody's going to have a fear breath. Fear breath just targeted.
Fastest fat
Everyone
man
else
alive.
pre-spread. And out of this pre-spread, it's the odd gloom. Odd gloom, get into your position. Everyone else out of Veilgore's hitbox. I know there's ads there. Wait for the gloom.
CC him.
Just throw random CCs and shit and kicks.
I don't have...
Nicely done. All right, we're vibing. Nothing happening. You're gonna have tethers next, and then we'll be spreading once we break it. So this one looks scary, but we just all, after we break the tethers, run into our drop positions. As long as you break it fast, this is very easy.
Ay,
Gather your
chihuahua!
party. Rest our feet.
Fuckers!
Even gloom will be going to the right. We need
That was
backup
kind of criminal
Pika.
of me, though.
Ads.
Make sure all the ads are getting popped. One more tether and ad drop before the intermission. Somebody
blow
missed
up.
that. Watch your health.
I ran into it!
All right, spread. Make sure
I
you
did my
spread.
job. That's all I care about.
And these ads gotta get fucking killed. Going into the intermission. We do not want to have a bunch of ads in Narnia here. I think what we might want to do is change where we do that spread next time. All right, spread inside the circle. Spread, spread, spread.
Two ads in it outside.
Odd gloom to purple. Everyone else get clear of it. If you don't have an assignment, I think you need to back it up. Fear Breath would go triangle ideally, but that one will not. That one was not possible. That's okay. And I don't remember what's next. Phase 3 is next. Get up if you can.
Oh, I'm dead.
Damn. All right, let's see what the ordering here is. So this would be the even gloom diagonal. So this is the only time we do a gloom circle towards circle. That would be the next mechanic. And then there would be a fear breath. So the even gloom people can't actually be all the way out in Narnia, because if you get targeted by the fear breath, you're not going to make it back in time. Let's do one more super fast pull, and then we'll call it. But this is a fantastic night at Prague, guys.
I do not know what killed me. We're playing 100 to 0. Might run those ads games out. I'm like, okay, I'm dead.
Still seeing people.
Oh, you got bolted.
Do some panic stuff when we're in intermission with those spreads. I'm seeing a lot of people really far forward and or on the opposite side that they need to be.
Yeah, just get targeted by like a lot of them.
I just keep getting my spot robbed continuously, and I should always be the front left, and I have like 5 people running that direction, and I'm trying to run there too. So I end up not because I'm trying to live.
You know, I was a criminal and I breathed into a hover right on top of your spot, and I'm very sorry about that.
There's not a lot of time between the previous mechanic and that spread. I was wondering if we could move the bosses up. I don't think it's safe.
Yeah, facing towards skull.
Yeah, people diving in though also makes it really fucking hard for the people that are trying to be in their spots. Like, if I'm not in my spot, that's on me, and we can make that discussion. But people moving into where other people are trying to spread makes it really rough.
Yeah, so just for clarity, before we go into this poll, because I want us to get to that intermission again, where we're standing in the middle of the room, where the intermission circle is, facing the skull marker, your relative spread positions are still accurate. So at the front of the room towards the front of the circle towards skull would be the melee. Yeah, you're losing a little uptime on the ad. Maybe, probably not, honestly. The knock people will be back toward the entrance of the room. It's just the same spread positions, but moved back inside the intermission circle.
Yeah, it's really bad because we're in the intermission circle, and I got cleaved by somebody else soaking the middle, I guess. And I just essentially got 2 stacked in while fighting the ads in the middle.
Yeah. Let's if you're ready, Mono, let's take our last pull.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Game. First breath into odds. Odds follow it. Go, go, go. Resonge. Doing our pre-spread deep in the hitbox. As long as you don't get hit by Null Beam, you are fine to be inside the dragon. And then break your tethers as you kick. Get those knocks. A couple in the back still that could be knocked. Even Gloom is next. Going into pre-spreads with a Dread Breath. The Fear Breath is targeted now. Get ready to dispel and grip him while the rest of us are spreading. Breaking a tether shortly. End of phase is the Diagonal Gloom. 10 seconds from now, so vibes. Here's the odd gloom. Make sure you're not in this path. Get the hell away from that head. Good. Going to intermission. Pixels in the middle until you get a mechanic on you. Black circles will go out. Fear breath targeted to triangle. Once that's clear, the null beam to triangle and everyone else towards circle. Breath is targeting now. That's going to circle and everyone else back to the middle. Burn down the ad.
Stop running on me.
We're gonna have probably 2 more black circle casts. Pre-spread near skull. Black circles will plant here. Deal with the ads. There's one in front of the bosses, FYI. This is tether into a fear breath.
Heals.
You should be playing very close for this, so you know. Fear breath just targeted. Go, go, go. Spread for Void Howl. Spread. And this is spreading into the odd gloom. Odd gloom left. Get that group 1 gloom going.
These ads dealt with.
Watch your health. We're gonna have a big funky pop. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's far too long gone. We're gonna be breaking tethers immediately into the spread. This one's the one that looks scary but is actually super easy. Break your tether, then it's pre-spread. Then going into the even gloom. Dread breath. Watch out. Even gloom
Why does he
to star.
do that? That's so scary.
Get some knocks on the ones in the back.
Okay. Pile in together now for simplicity's sake. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing our pre-spread, but back a bit off the boss's hitbox. So melee not under the bosses. Pull the pre-spread back. Back, back, back. Do not knock these ones. We're doing them here. Break your tether. And any stragglers will be in our intermission circle. Pre-spread in the circle. Same relative spots. People who are normally on the right should be on the right side of the circle.
I don't
Your
think I
best.
killed
Gloom's gonna be
anybody.
far
I
to
hope
right.
I didn't kill anybody.
Odds, that's your gloom. I need a backup. That was sick.
This is bad.
Okay.
Oh,
and
a lot of
that
people
one.
walked into it.
Yeah. Okay, so that dread breath comes from skull. So we need to be resolving that gloom ASAP and then having people running in that direction. I think if you point it toward triangle and the rest of the raid moves towards star, that's how we're gonna have to handle that breath. Great job tonight. That was sick. Logs from really, really good guilds are up now, so you can start doing better research on the 1205 version of your class. Check your talents, check your playstyle, check your lorgs. Maybe use logs instead of lorgs for now. I don't know if lorgs is cutting off at the patch or not. But be ready for Tuesday. We're going to do the same thing. I feel like we still benefit a little bit from Heroic Gaze. And it's right there. Takes 5 minutes. So we'll probably just keep doing that. Chimeras into Voidspar. GG's.
Do check, get your drop optimizers up
Optimizers,
so that we
please,
can
yeah.
make better decisions.
Yeah, that is, remember that they get cleared after 5 days, so get your drop optimizers in this weekend. Preferably before Sunday, definitely before Monday. If you don't put a wish list in, we're not going to give a shit about what you want. But if you put a wish list in, we will try to have you in for bosses that benefit you.
Make it easier on Puba's small brain.
Make it
Good job,
easier on people's
everybody.
brain.
Really good prog tonight, guys. GG's.
Now on top of my 100 tabs, I have 100 notifications.
Good job, Cinder.
Oh, thank you.
Vesper, did you still need craft?
Was that?
Yes. Yeah.